Okay, we should be live, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all doing today? Welcome to a bit of a interesting stream. We are getting some Pokopia gameplay today in the Nintendo Treehouse live. Was not expecting this in the slightest, but we are going to get hopefully a decent chunk of gameplay today for Pokopia. I know a lot of people are on the edge about buying this game. So this is actually something perfect because we'll be able to see a lot of gameplay and it'll kind of hopefully help a lot of you make a decision on whether you're going to get it or not. We'll of course be playing Pokopia next week regardless. So if you want even more gameplay, we'll be streaming it. But how are we all doing? Welcome on into the stream. Let's go come through early on. King Aries, how you doing? Ryan, Thomas, how you doing? Tristan, Aaron, Nope, how you doing? Enigma, welcome to the stream. Luca, how you doing? Nerdy, Kimmy, how you doing? Thomas, Kiro, how you doing? Freddy, Sky, Magnus, welcome to the stream. Maddie, how you doing? Nabil, welcome to the stream. Gonna watch this even though I can't afford a Pokopia. I mean, it might not even be your cup of tea, to be fair. It might be something, we might see this trailer today and you might be like, you know what? I don't even want it. But it's gonna be good to see this today. How much time? It kicks off in just under an hour. But I thought we'd speak about the presents on Friday, everything like that. Anyway, we got some time to kill. So yeah, we'll talk about the presents on Friday, all that good stuff as well. Whilst we wait for the time to tick down. Toadette, how you doing? Katsu, welcome to the stream. Team Grookey, how you doing? Brandon, welcome to the stream. LTD, how you doing? Maker of Games, welcome to the stream. They told me on the last trailer in gameplay where I initially did not want the game, or did I think it looked like great? Excited. Yeah, I'm quite happy with all the really positive reviews about Pokopia. People that played it, had a hands-on experience. So hopefully we can see more of that today. I still think it'll be like 10 minutes of single player, and then I think it'll be like a good chunk of multiplayer. That's what I think. I think they know that the multiplayer is kind of going to be the sort of nucleus of this game, and so I think they'll want to show that off. Mike, how you doing? Linda, welcome to the stream. How am I? I'm a bit under the weather, to be fair. I don't know if you guys have been able to tell in the latest videos and stuff, but yeah, I've been the latest victim of this flu thing going around. I've been ill for like a week. I am kind of on the mend though, so hopefully I'll be alright for Pokemon Day, but just my luck, the biggest Pokemon Day ever, I'm bloody ill for it, can't believe it. So yeah, hopefully I'll feel a little bit better. I've got a few days to recover. How are we doing, Sully? Good to see you. Napolis, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're feeling better soon. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. What is Rico? Is Riddler-Coo? No, Rico is the other leaker that changes his name every single day. Rico isn't Riddler-Coo. You've got Ball Guy, you've got the guy that changes his name all the time. I think it's Billy at the moment, and then you have Riddler-Coo. They're kind of like the main leakers at the moment. Pokeboy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That was our Pokemon rap since you're so ill. You think I can bust out a Pokemon rap right now? I'm not about that, man. I'm not about that. Not when I'm feeling like this. Jeremy, how you doing? Dark Knight, welcome to the stream. If I will buy Pokemon Pokopia later, will I miss out? I don't think so. There might be an early purchase bonus, but they usually give you like a good few months to get that. Jeremy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Lyle, how you doing? Sophie, welcome to the stream. Hi, for Pokemon Day, are you getting Fire Red, and did you see the glitch videos to basically hack any mon into the game? You can transfer those Pokemon to home. I haven't seen the glitch videos to hack anything into the game. No, what's all that about? I'm getting Fire Red though. We'll be streaming Fire Red on Friday after the Pokemon Presents. There'll be the Pokemon Presents stream, and then we'll have like a little bit of a gap, and then I'll fire up some Fire Red. Marco, how you doing? Marcos, welcome to the stream. Isn't it about to go live right now or an hour? It's in 55 minutes. It says in the bottom left of the screen. I don't have a timer above my head, but it's in the bottom left. It's in 55 minutes, yeah. I have pre-ordered Fire Red, yeah. I'm going to be obsessed with this game. I can feel it. Mariah, how are you doing? Long time no see. What a BFD. How you doing? Welcome on in. Hope we see a certain bagworm in Pokopia. Well, the Pokemon Pokedex, the Pokedex in Pokopia is apparently 300 Pokemon, so hopefully we don't see it in one of those. Who am I picking for Fire Red? It's gotta be Charmander. It's not just Charmander because I like Charmander more, but also there's other things that come into effect, like the legendary beasts. Like Suicune is my favorite, and I'm pretty sure you get Suicune if you pick Charmander. So there's other kind of aspects that come into it. It's not just the starter I'm picking, it's also the legendary beast, and I like Charmander and Suicune the most. So, can you stream the Treehouse? Like, is it Legap? What do you mean, Magnus? That's linked to video. Oh, okay. No, you can't send links in the chat. I won't be able to see it. What time is the Pokemon Presents? That's on Friday. That's at 2 p.m. for me. It's like 9 a.m. Eastern, something like that. Yeah, it's legal to stream this. Yeah, for sure. Matt, the Slowbro and Starmie though. Slowbro and Starmie, they're good choices. This is the thing. There's a lot of version exclusives in Fire Red and Leaf Green. A lot of good version exclusives. It's going to be a tough one. Obviously, you can trade locally. A lot of people are buying it on the Switch 2 and the Switch 1, so they can trade with themselves. But yeah, 9 a.m. EST, 6 a.m. PT. Yo, yes, PokeRap, specifically the one from June the 12th, 2001. 6 a.m. for me per usual. Yeah, it's gonna be an early one for you guys across the pond. At least this is at a good time for you. Like this goes live at 10 p.m. for me, whereas it's what, like 5 p.m. for you. It's not too bad. Also, got HTV stream. Was wondering when we could get one. Dulia, I did, man. I think I'm taking Friday off, so might make the Pokemon Day stream. I'm curious to know all the old glitches still work. Yeah, I don't know about these glitches and stuff. I'll have to look into it. I don't know if they'll be. Well, I mean, we don't even know if Home's gonna work with it. It was, but then they took it off the kind of support page. So I have no idea if you can even use Pokemon Home in Fire and Leaf Green. It is in 53 minutes, yeah. So what we're seeing with this Treehouse Live. So it's 80 minutes long. It's going to have a portion of Super Mario Wonder and then a portion of Pokopia. I don't know which is first. We might get 40 minutes of Super Mario at the start and then 40 minutes of Pokopia. If it's 40 minutes of Pokopia, I'm probably not going to carry on going live into the Mario stuff. But obviously, if it starts off with Mario, we'll stream the whole thing so we can obviously see the Pokopia stuff. Not picking it up if it doesn't have the Deoxys event. Yeah, fair play. But like I say, though, even if it has the events, but it doesn't have any Pokemon Home connectivity, they're just stuck in that game anyway. So it has to have Pokemon Home, man. I'd be so surprised if it did not have Pokemon Home. Do you think shinies will be confirmed today in Pokopia? I really, really hope so. I would love to shiny hunt in this game. Because obviously the way you get Pokemon in this game is through the habitats. And you have to create those specific habitats to get these certain Pokemon. And maybe, like, if you use certain items and stuff, it increases shiny chance. Because they did get asked about him, and they said they weren't going to be commenting on shinies at that time. So, I don't know. I'm glad they didn't just straight up say, no, we're not getting them. But, I don't know. Fingers crossed. How many hours or minutes? It starts in 52 minutes. It's only 18 minutes. No, 8T. 8-0. Sorry. It's 8T. So 40 minutes of Super Mario Wonder, 40 minutes of 4-0 of Pokopia. Is there honestly a point to transfer the Pokemon to Home? I mean, in the prior Pokemon games, Scarlet Violet, you can get all those Gen 1 Pokemon with some... Well, it depends if there's a Pokemon Home mystery gift for it. You know how we got, like, shiny mythicals for the Scarlet and Violet Pokedex, Sword and Shield, stuff like that? There might be something like that for it. I haven't shiny hunted Deoxys before, no. I assume we will find out more about Home on Friday. Yeah, we will. I mean, hopefully we find out that we get the events and Home connectivity on Friday. I'm pretty sure, but... Crystal got banked, no reason Fire Leaf Green. Exactly, Nabil, yeah, exactly. Do we know how many Pokemon there is going to be in Pokopia? It's about 300, roughly, give or take. Hey, Matt, do you have any expectations for Gen 10? Is there something you want to see it do, or are you just going with the flow? I mean, I really, really want, like, level scaling. Like, if obviously it's an open world game, but I want to see level scaling. Otherwise, it just kind of puts a bit of a downer on the kind of open worldness. Like, the fact that you can go anywhere at any time means that you should be able to battle anything at any time. But like in Scarlet and Violet, you couldn't really do that. Like, yeah, you could go anywhere, but you can't then battle like one of the gyms that's like level 30s in it. I just really want it to have level scaling. Do an all normal run in Fire Red. I don't know how we're gonna play it. I think we might just do the normal wheel stuff, but I don't know. Might do a hardcore, something like that. Could be kind of funny. Yo, Addy, how you doing, man? It's been a while, bro. Coming through with that Jolteon tier membership. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Can't we get some huge love in the chat for Addy, getting us closer to the daily member goal of 30. How you been, man? It's good to see you, dude. DLC hasn't been confirmed for Pokopia, but it got leaked in the Terra League. So it's very like... I mean, this is a game that's going to just constantly get updates. You know, it's the first exclusive Pokemon game on the Switch 2. It's going to get a ton of updates, so... Heard that Sprigatito may be in Pokemon Pokopia. It is, yeah. Somebody that played it has confirmed that. So yeah, Sprigatito is... I mean, I'd be surprised if all the starters were... Like, I wouldn't be surprised if all the... No, I would be surprised if not all the starters are in the game yet. I think they'll all be in there. Hype for Fire Red on Friday. Yes, sir. 2 streams today. I know. Well, they decided to drop this treehouse on us, didn't they? Thank you for the Jolteon tier, though, Addy. I appreciate it, man. Good to see you, bro. Not gonna lie, I'm just expecting footage of the UIC demo, but translated to American English. I don't think it'll be that. It will be people actually playing it. That's what the Treehouse lives are. I don't think it'll be the demo. Calling to play Pokemon Fire and Leaf Green again. Pokemon Animal Crossing is not a game I thought we'd get 2 years ago. They never said Dark Knight. They never tweeted anything out, so I have no idea what's gone on there. I don't know if they tweeted out by accident or something. I've got no idea. It might have been the Treehouse thing, but that wasn't at 11 o'clock, so I generally have no idea. Couldn't tell you, man. No matter regular if it is or not, I do have one for you to give. One for me to give? Wait, what do you mean, Nabil? How long do you think the Gen 10 section of the Presents will be? Well, the Presents is 25 minutes long. They've already announced a ton of stuff for the mobile events. Like, we've already been told we're getting Zapdos in Unite. We've been told the Pokemon Masters thing. We've been told there was something else that got announced for a mobile game as well. Obviously, Fire Red and Leaf Green have been announced, so they will kind of recap everything, but I don't think they're going to spend a crazy amount of time on everything. Obviously, there's Champions Pokopia and Gen 10 are going to be the main ones. I generally think there'll be like a solid... I think it'll be like a 1-minute trailer, but then like a 3-minute overview trailer. Like back to back. This isn't the Presents, right? This isn't the Presents, no. This is a Treehouse. So in this, they're going to be playing... It's basically going to be people playing Pokopia. The Presents is on Friday. Oh, Deoxys... Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I see what you mean. I hope they announce a new mystery dungeon for this year, like a few months after the Presents. Has Burmy or Wormadam been confirmed for Pokopia? I don't believe so, luckily. Did you take some medicine after the gameplay? I took some this morning, but that's it. By the way, Matt, I don't know if you saw, but I started a new job today. You started your new job today. Congrats, man. How are you finding it? How was your first day? We need a Pokemon Let's Go Lucario. It may be my favorite Pokemon, or Let's Go Riolu. I would love it if we could see a new Eevee evolution in Pokopia. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we got a form of Eevee. Like, obviously, we've got Pikachu, we've got Moslack, stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw an Eevee variation, but I don't think we'll see an evolution in this game. Maybe in Gen 10, you never know. But I'm so hyped for this game, not gonna lie. Yeah, me too, man. The more I see on it, the more I'm excited for it. Hopefully, it just is absolutely incredible. I mean, the reviews that it's got are so good, so yeah. It comes out next week as well. Like, it doesn't feel like it because obviously it's Pokemon Day this week, so it feels like this is the big week for Pokemon, and it is. But we literally get this game next Thursday. So yeah, I keep forgetting that I'm playing this next week, man. Hoping we get Gen 1 to 4 ports onto the Switch by the end of 2026. I mean, my biggest hope is that they drop Fire Red and Leaf Green, obviously on Friday, which they are doing, and then they announce like the other ports as well throughout the year as like a big celebration thing. That would be, I mean, they've seen how well Fire Red and Leaf Green have sold. Like, it's top of the charts or whatever in a lot of countries. So they must be like, hang on guys, we can make some Benjamins here if we put all these games on. Do you think the dungeon leaks for Pokopia are real? Have there been any info on that? I mean, it was from the Terra Leak, so it might have been scrapped, but in the Terra Leak, it did talk about dungeons and stuff. I mean, we might see that on Friday. I feel like that's a big thing they would reveal in the Pokemon Presents. Or they might have just scrapped it. Like I say, it was in the Terra Leak, so it was at least at some point in the game, but yeah. Yeah, so was it in the streamers was busy putting my Twizzlers section out. No worries, Ash. No need to apologize, my man. It's good to see you though, dude. Hey there, I got much time today, but hope we'll see a good bunch of stuff. How you doing, Gamma? 1 gen per quarter of the year would be amazing. That would be incredible. Please, Pokemon Company, take my money and put Emerald on the eShop. Yes, because all the old games had loads of events as well. It's like, why wouldn't they do it? It's just, they've seen how well these games sell, man. And all they literally have to do is just port it. Like, it's not even like they have to do anything really difficult. So, I don't know. What if the new Eevee is a dragon type in Pokopia? I don't think it will happen, but it'd be cool. Like I say, I think a new evolution in Pokopia is really unlikely, but I think in Generation 10, you just don't know. You just don't know. It's about time we got one. Addy, coming through with a 5 gifties. Dude, thank you so much, man. Coming through with a 5 gift memberships to 5 lucky people in the chat. Thank you so much, Addy. I really appreciate the 5 gifties, my man. Thank you so much. Getting us closer to the daily member goal. Puts us 24 away now. Dude, it's good to see you again, man. It's good to see you again. Thank you so much for the generosity, though. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Showing some huge love in the chat, especially if you just got a gifted membership as well. Super generous. Thank you so much. It was mainly an orientation and then worked in the shop for a bit, but everyone seems nice. It's an internship, but still a lot to learn, but either I finally got glad I got something I'm enjoying. Glad to hear it, my man. Glad to hear it. Yeah, if the people you work with, you get on with, then that's the majority of the job, really, to be fair. The work is one thing, but if you're surrounded by people you just do not get on with, it just makes it so much worse. Welcome back, Rinkara. Thank you so much, though, Addy. Appreciate the membership and the 5 gifties. Thank you so much. Basically printing money. Exactly, that they would be. Not sure about the Johto thing. Don't want to get my hopes up about it, but I would love to see a Legends Johto type of game. Never played Sword and Shield. We've not been Johto in ages. Yeah, dude, I'm in the same boat. I think it's probably going to be Gaia DLC, but the fact that Johto, like a Legends Johto, has been mentioned, just even as like an assumption, it's got me a bit excited. But it's not something that's going to get announced on Friday, so like it's still like a year away from getting announced, maybe even longer. Ash, we got through Victory Road and beat the last gym leader. We had a few casualties, but I think pretty much everything got revived. But yeah, it wasn't pretty. But we have the Elite Four to do tomorrow, finishing it off. I hope they do make a Legends Johto. Fingers crossed, man. Do you think a ZA second DLC could still happen for Pokemon Day? I don't think. I think all the ZA section will be is Pokemon Home connectivity date and then also the Mega Garchomp ZA. I don't think we're going to get anything in regards to like a free update or more DLC or anything like that, no. I'm hoping for some huge news on Pokemon Day now that we have Fire Red Leaf Green announced on Pokopia Treehouse. I mean, there will be some huge news. Like I say, we're seeing the Gen 10 games, and that's the first mainline Pokemon game on the Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2. It's gonna be something special. It's gonna be something special. I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited to see these Pokemon. It's gonna be the next 3 years of Pokemon, so we still don't know the last 3 seasons for ZA after Blaziken Eye. Yeah, in my opinion, it's just gonna be like items, I think, though. I mean, I really think it'd be cool if they did some sort of collaboration with Champions. And if Champions introduce some new Mega Evolutions, then they drop them in ZA as well. But I feel like it'd be in the game data. Do you think a Pokopia DLC, a post-Gen 10 release, would introduce Gen 10 Pokemon into Pokopia? I definitely think that's possible, yeah, for sure. But I'll admit I'll be confused about what type of attacks are physical and special in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Special is basically, just think of all, the best way to do it is just think of all the evolutions plus Dragon type, and they're all special. So Fire, Water, Electric, Psychic, Dark, Grass, Ice, and Dragon, they're all special. Everything else is physical, so Rock, Fighting, Ghost, that's all physical. So that if you're ever struggling, just think of that. Think of the evolutions plus Dragon, and then you're sorted. The easiest way to remember it. It's way too soon after ZA to be hearing about potential Legends at Johto. I hope Gen 10 will deliver. If not, the Pokemon is forever only for me. I'm so angry at them for the moment after the ZA DLC. And also the game itself was so repetitive and not much fun. Yeah, I mean, the ZA DLC was a bit of a... It was a bit of a, a slow burner for sure. It wasn't crazy enjoyable. The new Mega Evolutions were really cool. But, yeah, like I say, I did 90 plus scans for a Rotom. And that's like nearly 2.5 million points. Ridiculous. Dragon is special in Gen 3, yeah. Can't wait for Gen 20. Gen 20, middle 60s. I don't even think about that. Yeah, man, I'll be 60 when it's Gen 20. Dang, man, don't say that. I love Legends ZA. I like Legends ZA, yeah. I think the DLC actually put it down the list for me. I think I would have given it an 8, and I think the ZA kind of put it to like a 7.5. Because you kind of have to think of it all as a whole, you know, so... Gen 20 will have 4,000 Pokemon by then. I don't think it will. Probably be like 2,000. You just basically have to double everything we have now. So we've got about 1,020 odd Pokemon. Well, actually, it'll be about 1,100 and something after 10 generations. So after 20, it'll probably be like 2,200, 2,300, something like that. Hope Game Freak don't have to cut corners to make Gen 10 fit on the Switch 2 cartridge. No, they won't. That's what they had to do before. They had to really sort of, I guess just, I don't know, like dumb down the game to make it work on the Switch 1 and the Switch 2. But now, like, the shackles are off. They don't have any limitations, so they can just go full steam ahead into the game. Do we know how long this might be? This is 80 minutes long, 8-0, but half of it is Super Mario Wonder. Oh, then the type I searched on that is wrong. Oh boy. Ignis, don't worry, I'm just messing you. What's happening, Magnus? What are you messing about? What are you talking about? It'd be crazy if the National Dex returns in Gen 10. Yeah, that would be unreal. I don't think it will, but that would be incredible. You think Pokemon Champions will bring a big surge of new players? I think it will, yeah. I think it's going to get a lot of people into competitive. I haven't played competitive since Gen 6. And I can't wait to get back into it with Champions. I think it's going to be really fun. If Pokopia is running at constant 60 both online and offline, it seems to be a massive. I'm sure it can handle Gen 10. Please give us physical copies for Gen 10 and not game key cards. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, to be fair. That's a good point. That is a really good point. I mean, a lot of people are expecting a sort of special Nintendo Switch 2 for it. It could be the first sort of like special, like game-inspired Nintendo Switch 2. Very conflicted on picking between Fire and Leaf Green because I love Electabuzz, but I also love Starmie as well as Cypher. You won't be able to get a Sizzle though, obviously, unless you know somebody locally. That's the only issue. Gen 10 with voice acting as well would make it neat as well. It would. What's going on in Pokemon? What's going on in Pokemon? Well, it's the 30th anniversary this Friday. That's what's going on. Anthony, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Excuse me. What time is it where you are? For me, it's 9:22 p.m. Gen 10 will be a Switch 2 exclusive, yeah. Do you think with Champions coming out, the Gen 10 won't have an online battling system? No, it'll definitely have an online battling system. It's just the main competitive sort of viewpoint will be on Champions, yeah. Amolga, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I think it's too soon for a special Switch version. I think it'll be a Pro Controller and or Joy-Cons. Yeah, that's very likely as well. I would have thought they probably would have done a Zelda one for the 40th anniversary, but that is quite soon, isn't it? So simply all evolutions plus dragon type are special, all others are physical, that's it. What about normal? Definitely physical. Normal is... I think normal is physical, yeah. Yeah, because when, like, yeah, normal is physical. It's just the evolutions, not EV, yeah. Mega Straptor, best ZA DLC, Mega changed my mind. I mean, for me, it's Mega Meowstic. Mega Meowstic's so cool. I love Mega Meowstic. Are you getting both Fire Red and Leaf Green? I'll get them both eventually. I'm just starting off with Fire Red. I think we'll do a shiny lock at some point on one of them. I think it'll be kind of fun. But yeah, Staraptor is a very, very cool Mega evolution. But for me, it's definitely Mega Meowstic. How you doing, Sarah? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Make sure to leave a like on the stream as well, guys, if you're excited. We're about to get a lot of gameplay. About to get a lot of gameplay for Pokopia, so it's exciting times. I just hope that they have a lot of the multiplayer. Are we just starting? Yeah, this is sort of the pre-stream. It starts in 36 minutes. We're kind of just talking Pokemon Presents and Pokemon Day and stuff like that. Biblically accurate Barbarico. Wait, that mean Ghost is physical? Yeah, Ghost is physical. It's not ideal for Gengar. In a bit of a pain with my ear. It's driving me nuts. What's happened to your ear? You're going to do a Professor Oaks challenge. Do you think there will be any other games with Megas anytime soon? I think there will be, yeah. I don't know if they're going to have new ones, but I'd be quite surprised if Mega Evolutions weren't in Generation 10. Because you got to think, they've gone into like Mega Evolutions this year. Like, it's in the anime, it's the literal TCG is all about Mega Evolutions now as well. Obviously it's in the game that just came out. It's in Champions. Like, I think they're gonna do a lot of Mega Evolution. They know it's like the most profitable gimmick as well, you know. So Gen 10 being switched to exclusive is so annoying. It's not though. The thing is, like, I understand not everybody has a Switch 2, but we all know how bad Gen 9 ran on the Switch 1. Like, imagine Switch 2, which is going to be more demanding, Generation 10, which is going to be more demanding on the same console. Like, you can't have it both ways. You can't want a game that runs really well and then also have it on the Switch one. It's just not going to work. We had that with Gen 9. It didn't work. Like, the lag, the frame drops, it wasn't enjoyable. Whereas, if it's just on the Switch 2, it doesn't have to worry about limiting itself for the Switch 1. So, I understand that obviously not everyone's going to be able to play it because not everybody has a Switch 2. But you can't have a good game and it also be on the Switch 1. It just won't work. So, it is time to be behind. I mean, the Switch 1 is a decade old, near enough. Like, you have to think that it is time. Like, I don't know, like it's the same with like PlayStation 3 and 4 and 5 and whatever. Like, imagine people getting annoyed that a PlayStation 5 game didn't come out on like the PS3 or something. It'd be like, no, obviously it's not gonna be able to run on it. It's a kind of similar situation to that. When do you think Champions will finally be out? My guess is April, just because it's a month after Pokopia. It's enough time before August for Worlds. So I think that's kind of like the sweet spot, but I don't know, we'll see. It ran good on the Switch. Yeah, Scarlet and Violet ran good on the Switch too, yeah. Because they were able to drop the update on it. I would like to see Gen 5 ported to the Switch and a Black 3 and a White 3. It's amazing how much slack we cut Nintendo when it comes to Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not defending them in the fact that it should have run well on the Switch 1. Like, Zelda did, the Mario games did, Pokemon should have as well. I'm not saying that it definitely should have ran on the Switch 1 well, but I'm not, like, imagine how bad that ran on the Switch 1 and then expecting Gen 10 to run well. It's, like, Legends EA ran fine because it's not a massive game in comparison to Scarlet and Violet. Preach, oh well, it's the bare minimum and they should have the guts to admit they can't work alone anymore. Thing is though, like, when Game Freak could drop in games like, what's that game that's coming out? Was it Beasts of... Have I made that up? Beasts of Reincarnate? Or whatever it is. You look at that and it looks absolutely incredible. And it's like, how can they drop something like that and then not drop something like just as good for Pokemon? So yeah, it's one of those. It's a weird one. It is Beast of Reincarnation, yeah. It's a weird one. How can they drop something like that, but then they can't apply... I don't know, like, obviously Pokemon is a cartoony game, so you don't want those kind of graphics on a Pokemon game, but it's still a bit like, why, like, what's going on there? You know, it's a weird one. It's a weird one. By the way, how was the ZA DLC? I literally didn't hear anything about it, nor watch gameplay. I just feel like ZA is a lost cause, not everything is bad. For me, it was quite a... It was quite a rough time, to be fair. I didn't really enjoy it. I didn't really enjoy the ZA DLC. I wanted to, but it was just a really, really bad grind fest, really. And it hurt the game for me, in my opinion. It kind of made the game worse. I don't know. No matter what move for Gyarados, oh boy, my team has already fallen apart, and the game's not out yet. I need to think of a new team. I would love Gen 10 to be much buggier and expansive than Gen 9, but I fear it'll be very similar to scope to Gen 9, just with good FPS this time. We'll have to wait and see. Like I say, we know the map is a lot bigger. The map that leaked in the Terra Leak is a lot bigger than Gen 9. And you'd like to think that... I mean, you got to think as well, like, Pokopia was originally a part of Generation 10. Like, it was a sub-part of Gen 10, and then they decided to get rid of it and then give it to a different company and then make a whole new game. So if Gen 10 was going to have actual Gen 10 plus Pokopia, it should be alright. You off to bed, Magnus? Sleep well, dude. Thank you for stopping by. Am I watching the full Treehouse or just the Pokopia section if it's first? I'll only be watching the Pokopia section. I'm not too bothered about the Super Mario Wonder. I see, thanks for your honesty. No worries, man. No worries. Currently stuck shiny hunting Virizion in Legends EA. It's rough. Yeah, I mean, are you running a shiny donut, or are you not too fussed with it? Hopefully for the next Legends game, they stick to something similar to Arceus story-wise. Yeah, the thing about the Legends games is they're there to just change the formula and to, like, really push the boundaries out, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. Like, I think the battle system was really enjoyable, but that's kind of it. The main point of the game was just rinse and repeat. Like, you did one thing, then you had to do the battle, like the Night Royale thingy. You had to do another thing, Night Royale, another thing, Night Royale, and it was like same thing over and over again. I still really enjoyed the game, but yeah, the DLC kind of nailed in the coffin. Do we know if Gen 10 will have level scaling? Nah, there's nothing in the Terra Leak about it. I hope it has it, but Well, that's also true, Ryan. I'm not sure. Was there any new leaks or news about the voice acting in Gen 10? The only thing we've had about voice acting in Gen 10 is what Ball Guy posted, so I'm expecting it to be in it, but, you know, but that's also not getting revealed on Friday. The leak was that we are getting voice acting, but it's not going to be revealed in the Pokemon Presents, so if we, obviously we're not going to get it on Friday, voice acting confirmed, so don't think that we're not getting it, because the leakers literally said we're not getting it on Friday. I just started the ZA DLC and it's kind of rough in my opinion. It's a tough one to get through, yeah. Evil Maddie is back. She is, Addy, she is. I personally like the DLC, giving me a fair chance. You shiny hunt shiny alphas. I'm not counting on home support in Pokopia. Home support won't be for Pokopia, no. I don't think it's going to be a game that it's going to be a standalone sort of game. Legends 3 to be a combination of Legends Arceus and Legends ZA would be a perfect game. Set in the Johto region as well. Take my money. Does it make a bigger map also mean more new Pokemon, though, or more new Pokemon with multiple forms? That is the question. I don't know. That's the thing. It could be like quite lifeless if there's not a lot of Pokemon everywhere. But you gotta think as well, like when they did the Scarlet and Violet update on the Switch 2, there was a lot of more Pokemon around the place. So I think it'll be fine. They have said the biggest Pokemon day ever, yeah. I mean, they say that every year, but it's it should be the biggest Pokemon day, right? Do you think we'll see Gen 5 ports this year? Probably not, no. I think the leakers have said we're only getting... Well, they've said we're only getting Fire and Leaf Green announced on Friday. Or dropping on Friday. So something else could get announced, but I don't know. It'd be so funny if home support wasn't in Fire Red, but they put it in Colosseum and Pokemon Gales of Darkness, yeah. Maddie and Evil, she's just brutally honest. Brutally honest? No, she lies a lot. She lies a lot. They basically stopped all Scarlet and Violet event outbreaks. Yeah, they've just been doing the starter terror raids, haven't they? For what are they on now? Like Gen 3, I think? So yeah, they've still got a few to get through. Matt finally unbanned me. Wow, there it is. First day back after 6 years and she's lying already. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. DLC 100% killed it for me. I haven't touched Legends ZA since... I don't know, since... I don't even know. A couple months now. If there's voice acting in the game, I want a mute protagonist. I prefer an RPG kind of like Elder Scrolls. Can't even believe it. Coming to the second stream and there are strays coming after me. Well, you came into the stream and it was horrible to me. Yeah, Addy, I'm surprised to be fair. I appreciate everyone being here. I didn't know how excited people were for Pokopia, but I appreciate you all being here, man. Hopefully we get some really cool gameplay. Everyone comparing Pokopia with Animal Crossing and Minecraft, for me, looks like Dragon Quest Builders, which was really fun. Well, I think a lot of the people that have played it have said it is a mixture of Animal Crossing, Minecraft, and Dragon Quest Builders, so... You haven't played ZA until the credits rolled. What's the best starter to choose when starting Pokemon Sword and Shield? Pokemon Sword and Shield, it doesn't really matter, to be fair, because the first 3 gyms in Sword and Shield, every starter is good and bad against one of them, so... Because it's what? Grass, water, fire, the first gyms, so it doesn't matter who you choose, because... At least at the start. Because you're going to be good and bad against every gym, so... people came to hang out with me, man. You're secondary. We need 60 FPS for Gen 10. Can't play anything at 30 FPS after ZA and Scarlet and Violet. I think it will. I'm pretty confident it'll have 60 FPS. Pokopia is 60 FPS, so... I have no idea, Problematic. Apparently it is just the game ported, so I assume so, but... Pokopia needs to confirm if there are shinies or not. Also evolutions. Yeah, I don't know if shinies will get confirmed. I really hope so. Like today, remember today's not a trailer. Today's gameplay, like a lot of gameplay, 40 minutes of gameplay of Pokopia. And then on Friday, we'll get new things revealed for Pokopia during the Pokemon Presents, so. What Pokemon are you looking forward to getting in Pokopia? You know what? I don't even know, because I don't even know what does what. I think the starters will be kind of cool to get, but I don't know. Maybe all the evolutions will be kind of cool to get. I mean, you can literally build houses and have Pokemon live in there, so I might just have like an evolution house or something. It'll be kind of cool. Michael with a 34 months of Vaporeon tier membership. Thank you so much, man. Getting us closer to the daily goal. Puts us 23 away. Or better, rumored project. Is it what we covered today, Gavin? We covered the Legends Johto thing today on the video. Is that what you're referring to? Imagine playing through Fire Leaf Green with all the starters. I mean, a lot of people will be doing that, to be fair. A lot of people will be doing that. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about that. I think it's what we covered today. Johan, sorry, my bad. Coming through with the EV tier for 16 months. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Is it live gameplay? I think so, yeah. I think it's people literally playing it. Obviously, they're doing the Super Mario and then Pokopia as well. Johan, thank you so much for the 16 months, man. Getting us closer to the daily member goal. Yeah, that's what I meant. The new... Oh, okay, I see, Gamma. Yeah, dude, it's exciting times. Bruce Wayne, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Pokemon Gen 5 first launch, you always pick the start a week to the first gym. Well, for Blastoise's sake, where there will be far better water types than Himlo, but Charizard is best fire type at least. I mean, you do have like Arcanine, Ninetales, some cool fire types. Hope they randomly find a shiny in the gameplay today. That would be so cool because they wouldn't even be able to like hide it. It'd just be there sparkling. You think Pokemon will keep up the 4 years between gens now? We'll go back to 3 years. I think it'll be 3 years. The only reason it was 4 was because of the 30th anniversary, I think. By the way, Matt, isn't it funny that Pokopia seems like the only positive thing people are agreeing on, which is great due to all the negativity? Yeah, but to be fair, I think Pokopia will bring a different kind of fan base to the Pokemon franchise. You know, I think that you'll get a lot of people that play Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, stuff like that, and they're much calmer fan bases, so it'll be kind of a nice present seeing them kind of flourish. Should I buy Fire Red or Leaf Green? Honestly, just take a look at the version exclusives, and then whichever Pokemon you like more, go with that. Strawberry, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. That's it, macro games. Yeah, if we get an accidental shiny today, unreal scenes. Shinies would be so cool because you would see them all the time, just chilling and interacting with them. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I really hope they are in the game. I really do. If we don't get home support in Fire Red Leaf Green, things will not go smoothly. No, they definitely will not. I just don't know why they put it on the support page and then took it off. It's a weird one. We're not sure, Jonathan. It might have shinies, but we're not sure. Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was any difference aside from that. Gen 5 was my first game. Yeah, I don't think there is. I mean, there's a couple of other mini differences, like the cost of certain Pokemon in like the game corner and stuff. But apart from that, the main version exclusives are the version. Well, the main differences are the version exclusives. Yeah. It is Nabil, yeah, but we'll be alive a lot earlier than 2 PM on Friday. There's no way there won't be home connectivity. Well, you'd like to think it, but the fact they took it off the page is a little bit worrying. I'm really hoping Gen 10 looks good and we get a Zelda game. Otherwise, I may wait a bit longer to get a Switch 2. How's it going, Matt? You excited for Friday? Very excited for Friday. Very, very excited for Friday. Pokopia is a Switch 2 exclusive, yeah. It's not available on the Switch one. What do you think is post-game content in Pokopia? I don't know. They said that there was things to do, so... I don't know, maybe certain Pokemon become available, maybe legendaries become available, something like that would be kind of cool. Maybe like you can get Mew or Mewtwo, the legendary birds. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, Pokopia Switch 2 exclusive. First Switch 2 exclusive Pokemon game. Oh, what time am I going live to be? I don't know, like 9:30 AM, 10 AM, something like that. Early. Also, didn't 3DS ports for Gen 2 have bank connectivity? They did, yeah, they did. Legendaries would go crazy, yeah. Thinking about actually getting a Switch 2 for Pokopia, only because I never played Animal Crossing and like the vibe of Pokemon. I mean, the way I see it is like... Excuse me, sorry. I'm so ill, it's ridiculous. The way I see it is if you're going to get Gen 10 this year, you're going to get the Switch 2 this year. So, if you want to get it, like, if you want to get Pokopia, you may as well get the Switch 2 now. Sevi Islands are Fire Red Leaf Green, yeah. Do you think they will release a Japanese version of Fire Red? I think they have, haven't they? I know it's in loads of different languages on the eShop. I don't think they'll drop a demo of Pokopia, because people will just data mine it. Hope we get better soon, man. Thank you, man. I just gotta be better for Friday, man. I cannot be ill on Pokemon Day. Might just get a Switch 2 for a birthday gift in May. Poor Matty can't even bully you because you're ill. I know, thank you. At least I've got a force field. Like, I've got a sympathy force field up right now. 12-hour stream on Friday. Well, there's going to be 2 streams. There's going to be the Present stream and then the Fire Red stream, so... They are going to be increasing their prices for the Switch 2, yeah, very likely this year. So that's also something to think about. Drink some tea, eat some soup. I've been staying hydrated. I've been having medication. I've been doing everything. Jokes, you sickly gazelle. No need for that, is there? No need for that. That's a low blow. That's a low blow, and not just because you're 5 feet tall, but that is a low blow. But yeah, I've been having my tea. I know, but they should release a demo after. After the release, yeah. Hopefully that'd be something cool. You're not even taller than me. I just definitely am, by a lot. Hopefully I would be awake when you go live. I don't feel so hot myself. Plus I would need to go to next town to get the RR9 pre-order. Can you not do it online? I haven't tried that gamma, no. Like, they did get rid of the homepage and Fire Red because maybe it is launching on release day. I don't know, I'm hoping. I hope. Unlikely, but I hope. ZA was delayed, yeah. Did not think about price increases. That's actually a good point. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of talk about them increasing it, obviously because of the stuff going on with all the chips and everything. So I think it is going to go... Like, some people have stated it's going to be going up by, like, $50, which is quite a considerable amount. So it's one of those. There's something else to think about. That's why I say it in my videos as well. Like, I say, if you're going to get Gen 10 this year, and you know you are, and you don't have the Switch 2 yet for it, you like, if you can get it now, it's probably worth just getting it now, because there probably will be price increases, and you don't want to be out even more money. That's the way I see it. Obviously, you can hold off and maybe hope that there's like a Gen 10 exclusive Switch 2, like that could happen. So maybe that's the reason you're holding off. But it is, it looks like it is something that's going to definitely be happening. So maybe Gen 10 starters and the DLC for Pokopia. That would be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool. Tomato soup and toast can cure anything. Loki might buy my friend a Switch 2 for his birthday. Dang, Enigma. You can buy me a Switch 2 for my birthday. Even if I can. I don't remember how Pokemon Legends Arceus were delayed for me, and yeah, almost same thing happened. Yeah, I suppose, actually, very, very true. Just finished watching Leicester v Middlesbrough. Let's go, boys, another draw. Saying let's go, boys, another draw in caps is really sad to see. Worst case scenario, with Gen 10, they'll do a bundle with a Switch 2 like the ZA. Yeah, probably. But obviously, it'll be like a virtual keycard thingy, won't it? When is the gameplay coming today? It's starting in 16 minutes. It could start off with Mario, though. We're not just getting Pokopia today, we're also getting Mario as well. So it's super, like Mario Wonder, not a new Mario game. So yeah, it's one of those. We don't know which one's going to happen first. Do you think they'll reveal other remakes portable to the Switch 2? Like, I really hope so. That's what I'm really hoping to see on Friday. I don't think it'll happen, but that's something that I really, really want to see. It starts at 10, yeah, it starts in 17 minutes. But like I say, it could start with Super Mario Wonder. We're not sure what it's going to start with first. It will be Mario first for sure. I think it will be, but we'll see, we'll see. It's your birthday today, man. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Hope you're on a fantastic day. I bought me and my kids a Switch 2 and they all want the Pokemon games to play with me. There you go, man. Keeping it in the family. I don't blame you, man. I'd do the same. It's definitely Mario first. It's a clever move to keep people watching the entire thing. Yeah, it's very likely going to be the case, yeah. Did you pre-order physical or digital copy for Pokopia? I haven't actually pre-ordered it yet because I need to get it on the Australian eShop, so I need to do that this week. I pre-ordered Fire Red. That's ready to go. But, yeah, I haven't done this. What is this? I'm casual. This is a Nintendo Treehouse Live where they're going to be showing 40 minutes, so 40 minutes of Super Mario Wonder on the Switch 2, and then also 40 minutes of Pokopia. I wouldn't be surprised if Gen 10 was scheduled for release in January 2027. With Game Freak's track record, I'm half expecting them to break that pattern. Look at how long ZA was delayed. Anything's possible. Yeah, but then they missed the Christmas sales and stuff, so... What do you think the Gen 10 Legends are going to look like? I don't even know, man. Depends what... I don't know, because I don't know what the game's going to look like. I don't know. I think I'd like... I don't know. I feel like they're going to be... I don't know, maybe like 2 dragons or something. I don't know. Maybe we get dragons again. They took all my money, law. I live in Canada, but I love playing with them. They always run to me when they're stuck on 0. Pre-order Fire Red because there could be more announcements on Friday for something dropping on the same day. Maddie, you already have a Switch too. Hey, Matt, I hope you get to feeling better soon. Think we'll be able to shiny hunt in Pokopia. Hopefully, man. Fingers crossed. I think it would add a lot more playability to the game if you could shiny hunt. GTA will be delayed again for sure. Maybe. Probably. Matt, have you been exercising? Could help cold. Not really, no. I've been off the gym whilst I've been ill. Do the cover legendaries also get revealed? I wouldn't expect that on Friday. I'd expect the starters, the protagonists, panoramic shots of the game, some returning Pokemon, and that's probably it. I wouldn't expect to see the legendaries. Maybe the Professor. Professor could be revealed as well. But yeah, I wouldn't expect to see legendaries. What happens when you pick up a habitat? I am not sure. I assume you just have a chance of certain Pokemon spawning. Good day, you bloody legend from Australia, mate. If you're sick, have a beer or 3. It helps, trust me. Hair of the dog, man. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'd like to see something like Lugia and Ho-Oh instead of the Dragon legendaries. For pre-orders for Gen 10, will they start in the summer, I presume, or will be right on Pokemon Day? Good question, to be fair. Probably not straight away. It'll just say, like, available 2026. Yeah, pre-orders will probably be later on in the year. My guess is the more you work on a habitat, it'll increase shiny odds. Yeah, potentially. Potentially. You think they'll release Gen 10 early this year because of GTA 6? It's one of those, isn't it? It's like, the one game you don't want to come out around a game that you're releasing is GTA 6. So, yeah, maybe. You never know. They might push GTA back, so... Imagine they just do a trailer like ZA, so nothing else than their names and some cinematic trailer as very few clues. It'd be cool if we got a Battle Frontier for Gen 10, like part of a DLC. Hoping home support gets announced for Z8 on Friday. I feel like it will, and the Mega Garchomp Z as well. Matt, Gen 9 first reveal had a gameplay trailer, so we probably get gameplay. Yeah, we'll probably get gameplay trailer, yeah. Pardon me. Pokemon is the one game that wouldn't care about GTA. I mean, it is. The thing about Pokemon is obviously it's on the Switch 2, where GTA 6 probably won't be on. So it's one of those, like, it doesn't really have to compete in terms of console war or anything. GTA 6 is just a myth. At this point, it could just be a myth. It could just be a myth. It could be a social experiment to see how long people will, like, stay waiting for something until they just give up on it. I could see this getting a GTA 6 type reveal with gameplay. Gen 10 and GTA 6 in the same year. What a year we are having. Yeah, it was a weird one, Jack Valentine. I'm not really sure what's happened there. I don't know why they tweeted out that there were going to be something today. I'm not sure. Unless it was the Pokopia Treehouse, but that's not at 11 o'clock, so I've got no idea. Do you think they could drop some more unleaked Mega Evolutions on Friday? For what game? ZA? No, I don't think so. Lego Batman, see the minimum requirements. Do I have any retro consoles? I do. I have all my Nintendo. Well, you can't see. I've got my Game Boy here. This is the legitimate Game Boy. It doesn't have anything in it, but that's my first ever console. Showing my age right here. But then I also have the Game Boy Advance. That you can't see it. DS, 3DS, Switch 1, all behind me as well. And then I have PS1, GameCube. All that stuff's in the attic. But how many minutes until it begins? 10 minutes. 39. If the game titles are not wins and waves, you have to pray to the god that is spin. I think we have to drop Garchomp Z, or we consider that scrapped, right? No, it won't be scrapped. It's in the files. It's definitely on its way. I mean, it's not going to be that. I'm not really excited for it right now because I'm not really bothered about playing the game. Apart from that, I think I'm more excited for it to be in Champions than playing with it in ZA. Think it's likely for Champions to be shadow dropped on Friday? I don't think so, because we're getting Fire Red, Leaf Green. We're apparently getting Colosseum and XD. Pokopia's out next week. I just don't think they'd shadow drop Champions. It is Cola, yeah, I believe so. 22:50 here in Denmark now. What's the time for you guys in the chat? For me, I'm an hour before you, so it's nearly 10 PM for me. It's 9:50 p.m. It is quite late. Yeah, I mean, I should be in bed, man. I'm ill as hell, bro. This has not helped me out. But hey, Breezy, how was that meeting earlier, man? Probably going to be at least 120 years old by the time GTA 6 comes out. Do I think Gen 10 would bring back the national decks? If it was ever going to come back, I feel like it'd be Gen 10, right? But I don't think it will. Do you think they'll drop any of the ports? I don't think they'll drop any. I hope they announce them, but I don't think they'll drop any. They do need to drop Champions ASAP for Worlds, they do. But I think April is probably a better time. It was alright. Did you make it to the E4? We have, yeah. We got through Victory Road. So tomorrow's stream will be. Well, we're currently literally about to fight Barry. I forgot to save it, and then he like interacted with me, so I had to make a save state. So literally, we start tomorrow, instantly against Barry, and also Rogue spend all my money, so I couldn't buy any healing items, and he told me to go buy escape ropes with 50 grand's worth. I've got to go spend 50 bags on escape ropes. And he said I can have 5 hyper potions as well. So we're going to be in the trenches. We're going to be in the trenches. Red will speak before GTA 6 is released. Don't think they have a tournament that's supposed to use champions coming up. I think they release it soon. How much longer? 8 minutes. It's literally on the screen. If you look at bottom left of the screen over there, it's there. You're shiny hunting the starters on Friday in Fire Red. 1 in 8,000. Be a tough one. It'll be a tough one. Unfought, bit unfought, yeah. I mean, we'll be fine if we ever get lost in a cave, but apart from that, I think we might be screwed. Got my Switch 2 and I'm ready for Gen 10. Ready to go. Do I watch anime? Not really, to be fair. I don't even know the last. I think the last anime I watched was just Daima, Dragon Ball. I don't tend to watch anime, unfortunately. Would love to see a Gale of Darkness playthrough. Yeah, might do one. Might do one for the Switch 2. Fire Red does not have the shiny charm, though. No shiny hunting methods. No ways to increase shiny odds. Nothing like that. You gotta watch your lie in April. Your lie in April. Wait, is the title Lie in April, or are you telling me to watch Lie in April in the month of April? To me and my brothers, it was green, Game Boy Color, and Pokemon Blue, the Game Boy Advance foldable one. Then to me, the Switch OLED, and the Switch 2. You should watch the Ghost Stories anime dub. It's probably not happening, but the idea of the new starts of Gen 10 being in Pokopia and possibly them being shown as a teaser today and then officially announced Friday. I don't think so. I don't think they'll show anything with Generation 10 until Friday. Kyogre, how you doing? Are you playing anything else beside Pokemon? Right now, not really. I've started a new playthrough of Fallout 4 a couple weeks ago, but that's kind of it. I don't really spend a lot of time gaming at the moment, so... Am I an IT technician? Bro, I can't even spell IT. People keep mentioning GTA 6 and talking about how long it's taken to come out. Sit down, kids, and let me tell you the story of Elder Scrolls 6. You'll lie in April, but in the month of April. Okay, why in the month of April? Am I shiny hunting stars Pokemon? I won't be shiny hunting the stars on Friday now. We will do a shiny, like, badge quest in Fire and Leaf Green at some point, but not straight away. Could Gen 10 possibly make every previous starter available in the wild? You like to hope so, but is YouTube your full-time job? Yeah, at the moment, fortunately. Imagine they do the direct on Friday, ends with no Gen 10. We're all sad. You're speechless. Bro, if they don't show Gen 10, there's gonna be an uproar. Like, what would they show for the 30th anniversary if it's not Gen 10? Because we've already announced champions on Pokopia. Imagine revealing nothing new for the 30th anniversary. It'd be crazy. My 3 animals that would be my dream starters. Probably a platypus for the water starter. For the grass, I think a kangaroo would be pretty cool. And then for fire, maybe a Komodo dragon. I think that'd be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind that. Do I watch the Pokemon anime? I kind of fell off on Horizons. I haven't kept up to date with it. I don't know why people are taking Deoxys for granted in Fire Red Leaf Green. In GSC, they advertised Celebi. I think they did not occur this time. Yeah, I think people are literally taking it for granted because there was the event in Crystal. But yeah, until they announce it, there's no guarantee. It's just 25 minutes of them going through every individual Pokemon's 30th logo. Because the lie was in April and because it'll give you time to actually do that. The lie was in April. Is it like a kind of like a crime mystery or something? How many new bug types we getting? I've got no idea, man. No idea. Are you sure you want to do Batch Quest on Fire Red? I think use all your luck on Darkrai. I think it'd be kind of fun. It'd be kind of a fun one to do. Give us something to do whilst we wait for Gen 10 as well. Because if we finish the region run pretty early, we'll need something to stream, so. Do you think they'll bring back Ash for Generation 10's anime? Probably not. I think the only way we get Ash back is maybe in like a movie or something. My Switch 2 is just a Pokemon playing machine. That's fair. I mean, Pokemon is definitely a system seller. But so is Zelda, so is Mario. I'm looking forward to the 3D Mario. I'm looking forward to that getting announced. And obviously the next Zelda game as well. Romance with classical music. I rewatch it every April. Do we know if Colosseum and XD are coming soon? Apparently on Friday, so... If they drop Gen 11 instead of Gen 10, I'm going to cry laughing. Why would they drop Gen 11 instead of Gen 10? Give me a Heart Gold Social report on Saturday and I'll be stoked because we're in the future here in Australia. It's a Saturday. Yeah, you do. Yeah, it's at like 1 in the morning, isn't it, for you? That's crazy. I didn't even realize that. But yeah, you literally have to watch it the day after. Nintendo Treehouse is where they show gameplay. Basically, people playing the game. If I load Leaf Green on my Switch 1 from 2, can I play it on a guest account? I'm not too sure about the ins and outs of that. We're getting a trailer for Ditto Crossing today. This isn't a trailer, this is gameplay. The Treehouse is going to be 80 minutes long, 8-0, but half of it's going to be Super Mario Wonder. GTA Pokemon Edition when? Rated M for mature Pokemon game. Right, this is started in 2 minutes 50. I really hope that this is some good Pokopia gameplay. I really hope they show some multiplayer, man. Well, it's going to be Mario first, so we're just going to be chilling anyway whilst it's on in the background. But this year, my off day lines up with the Presents. I'm stoked. We love it when a plan comes together. Excuse me. We love it when a plan comes together. Can't wait to get FR tomorrow. Do you think types are relevant in Pokopia? In the sense that the habitat you make will kind of bring in certain types, but there's no battling or anything, I don't think so. My previous account went by Ivory, as you may or may not remember, but my new channel, I'm going to do plenty of Pokemon content. You're a true inspiration to me. Oh, thank you, Kai. Appreciate that. Presents is at 3 a.m. UK for me, very sad. Wait, no, 3 a.m. for me. Where are you from? If it's at 3 a.m. Will they show how to shiny hunt in Pokopia? The shinies might not even be in Pokopia, we're not sure. We're not sure. I really, really hope so, Jaden. Oh, you're in New Zealand, Greg. Dang, that is... 3 a.m. is really unlucky. That's really unfortunate. You staying up for it, or are you watching it in the morning? 45,000 encounters for starters. That's so mean. I got to skip school to watch The Presidents. You're watching The Presidents by skipping school? Oh, no. Me, it's 1 a.m. right now. I'll set an alarm for it. Fair play. Fair play. What did I miss things? Are we only starting now? Just starting now, filet. How we doing? This stream will determine if I get Pokopia or not. No pressure. Well, we are getting a brand new trailer for Pokopia on Friday, which might reveal something cool as well. But today, it's just gameplay. So it won't show anything. I mean, it might. I don't know what it's going to show. I hope it shows multiplayer today. But you thought this Treehouse was on Wednesday, not Tuesday. I mean, it's Wednesday for a lot of people in the chat. It's nearly Wednesday for me. It's Wednesday in 2 hours, so. I got class during prime present time, so I'll leave a tab open to dodge the YouTube homepage when I watch after class. Will they show Fire Red? No, this is just Pokopia today. Do you think any other classic Pokemon games will show up in the Presents? I hope so. I doubt it, but I hope so. Or perfect timing. I was actually just planning to watch an anime episode and go to bed, but I guess I'm changing my plans. Dang, what anime are we going to watch? They'll show Mega Ditto. Mega Ditto. Decided to pass on Pokopia day since 1. Right, I have to pause this because we're literally starting right now. Right, let me refresh it. Okay. Should be starting any second now. You're lying, April, probably. Connor, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh. Oh, it's going to be Mario first. I hope it's not.
Hello, welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live. Today we're going to be playing Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Meet Up in Belleville Park. My name is Emily. I'm here today with Jose, Taryn, and Ethan, and we actually have a special guest. Ethan, will you please do the honors?
Special secret guest hiding inside of this wonderful question mark block. Yes, can I have a drum roll, please? It's the Talking Flower!
Wow.
Yeah, it's
the
definitely
Talking
Mario
Flower
first,
being the Flower Kingdom's very most talkative resident. Let's go ahead and get an introductory comment from the flower.
Bowser and his buds can't get us here, right?
No, they can't. We're safe from them.
Great observation.
Talking Flower can make comments on all kinds of things, some of them very unexpected. The things that come out of this Talking Flower's mouth will surprise you. He can talk about things like time and the temperature in the room and stuff like that. And he also speaks 11 languages, which is just
it's going to be 80 minutes long, Philly.
It's wild.
But it's
and also
half of it's
Flower
Super
will
Mario.
talk intermittently on its own. But just keep in mind that, like, for the purposes of demonstration today, we're actually going to ask him to.
I think I'm staying away from Pokopia.
Yeah, so why don't
I'll
why don't
do
we
it
that
for
now
you,
and
bro.
then we'll get into the gameplay.
80, yeah, 8-0.
Thank you, Talking Flower. And you can look forward to more for the Talking Flower when he comes out on March 12th. But as Ethan and Jose said, we're going to get into the
8-0, but half of
So
it's
what do we
Mario.
say?
All right, so we're here in.
So yeah, it's
Camp
Mario
Central.
at the start,
I'm
unfortunately.
playing as Rosalina, new to the cast.
We can just chill.
And we are
We
here.
can just chill whilst we wait.
basically,
Yeah,
you might
40 for
recognize
Mario,
the
40
music
for
if you've been paying
Pokopia, yeah.
attention. But oh, look at that. We've got our friends from the
I'll
Toad Brigade here. So
I'll turn it
this
down.
is
I mean,
the
some people might be
site
bothered
for
about
the
this,
Toad
obviously,
Brigade
but I'll turn it
training
down just so I can
there are
still
challenges
talk
that
to you
you can
guys, so I'm not
complete
talking
here,
over these guys.
that involve.
But yeah, they're doing Mario
Doesn't really
first. They
test
got
your
40
skills, to be
minutes.
quite honest, but there's
That's
also
okay.
a cute
That's
little
okay.
lobby where you'll see Poplin's hard at work.
Personally, not really. What is the sound like? Am I too quiet or
I think that,
let's play live Cards Against Humanity? Breezy,
That's right.
I feel
There's
like
more to talk
you
about.
have a lot
There's
of good
more assignments
ideas.
we had in the Flower
This is
Kingdom,
not one of
because
them.
Guess who's arrived?
I'm personally not really into Super Mario Wonder. I'll probably bounce and come back once Pokopia comes up. Yeah,
The
don't blame me, man.
Koopalinks are here. They're joining us on this adventure.
You could,
They've
Philly, you
stolen
could.
Something from Belleville Park, of course. So I say joining us.
Yeah, it's
only here
40
for
minutes of
themselves,
Mario and then
naturally.
40 minutes of
So now
Pokopia,
you're
yeah.
going to have to partner with the Toad Brigade.
This will be fun. Hopefully Mario Wonder
Recruits.
gameplay was
Toad
smooth and fun.
Brigade recruits,
I've gone back too
and
much.
They're going to be feeding you eyewitness reports, and you're going to be using
It's good the
those to
sound
track
volume?
them,
Okay. As long as like I'm not
them,
too quiet,
hopefully
because
feed
I want to
them
be
in
able to talk
order to
over
bring
them
this
and talk to you
treasure back.
guys. So.
Check out this recruit. So this is Plucky.
Ezra, how you doing?
lovely
Pokopia and Leaf Green are
character
both cheaper on
who's also part of that,
CDK/loaded for anyone who hasn't bought them yet. That's good to know. That's
So,
very, very good to know.
We're going to jump into this Toad Brigade training camp really quick. And
It's a little hard to
I
hear
love
them.
that they always
Yeah,
say
it's
go
just
with
so I'm
gusto
not speaking
because,
over them.
the
Like,
truth is, while
it's
on
so
the surface
you can hear
might
me
think,
still.
well, training, is that a tutorial? It's not.
I know nothing about this game, but I'm
these are
feeding
courses,
my baby
first
and
of
have
all,
nothing
from
better to
the
do
main
anyway.
game.
Oh, we're back in
if you
25
haven't
minutes.
progressed much
Sorry,
in
what
the
they're showing
game,
right now?
these
They're
will
showing the
unlock
Mario
over time.
Wonder
But
part,
you
and then they're
also
going to show
rise through the
Pokopia.
ranks of the Toad Brigade while you're doing these.
Do you think you'll stream
So
Fire Red or
as you
Leaf Green when they
complete
come
them,
out?
you'll
I'm
unlock
definitely
more
streaming Fire Red,
forces,
yeah.
and more.
The stream chat is cringe, so
renown,
I came here.
you
How
call
you,
it.
mate? Yeah, I can see it
Bragging
popping off
rights?
at
Yeah,
the top of
bragging
my
rights.
screen.
Well,
I'm doing
definitely
all right.
that.
Well,
So
I'm a
let's
bit
jump
ill,
into
but I'm
the
getting
musical
there.
walk,
How are you
climb,
doing, man?
jump badge.
Would have been even more
And
perfect
we're
if there had been a
gonna
dungeon in
jump
Pokopia. I know there'll be no dungeons. Well, you never know. Like, there could be dungeons. It was in the Terra League that there were going to be dungeons, so.
So there's these stars scattered throughout.
The Mario segment will probably be about 40 minutes as well.
That will kind of
Victini, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
And you have to hold that all the way to the end.
And if you
The idea,
know
chat, is that
your
we're here for
Mario
Pokopia, so now we...
gameplay,
Literally, yeah, I know a lot of people are here for
you
Pokopia,
get a sound cue,
so that's why I
you
turned the
go
volume
to the
down,
end of
so you
an
might not be able to hear them very much. If you obviously want to watch the Wonder stuff, then I'd probably advise just watching the actual stream, because I'm just going to be talking over them, but...
regretted it very
Arrest, how you
much.
doing? Welcome to the
So,
stream.
The wall jump badge is
Wonder if Amori will be
That
here
made
for the
it too easy
treehouse.
for
I
you.
low-key
Yeah,
think
they're
there could be
taking that away
Minecraft
from
like
you
dungeon
next time.
and it was leaked.
probably shouldn't have
Like,
done
it
that.
could have been scrapped.
But,
All we know is in the
if you're
Terra
watching
League there
this and saying,
were
"Well, hang on, man, that looks way
dungeons
too
at
easy."
some point,
Like,
so
let me
hopefully
tell
they
you,
kept them
there
in.
are plenty of
Dungeons would be
courses
so good, man.
inside
Multiplayer
of this
dungeons
training
would be
camp that will
unreal.
Absolutely.
So.
Make you showcase the skills. Like, do not for a
I'm here for the
second
vibes.
think that this isn't going to challenge you.
I'm good,
Also,
Unite
Jose
4,
just
so
made one.
they are, yeah.
It's just also
Good win last night, man.
But speaking one of those that
Very good win
challenges,
last night.
We're going to go and hop over to Clear Course in Time, Rolling Ball Hall, which is one of those courses that.
How to have a stab Blastoise and
challenges
Fire
always
Red on
me personally
Friday?
quite a
Will
bit.
Hydro
start
Pump
trying
work if
again?
I have School Bash on it
Dude,
too?
as soon as I took the controller.
How to have a stab
so
What
I'm
do you
not the
mean?
one playing,
Any
I'm
water
playing
type moves,
Luna,
Blastoise has a stab.
And this course.
I missed Treehouse,
pops
I
you
forgot they still
into
did them.
roller skate,
Jake, how you doing?
which is
Hammy, how you
to
doing?
Nintendo
How's your
Switch
stream,
2
Ham?
edition.
This will be a late one.
You might
It will be a late
recognize
one.
roller skate
It will
from
probably
the
finish
roller skate.
around,
Koopa's
well,
from
about
the main
11:20
game.
p.m. for
Yeah,
me,
you also
so
got to see Wigglers and roller
And then I'm
skates in the
going
main game, so
straight
it's
to
really
bed.
cool to see this
Looking forward to it
show up in
already.
sort of a challenge form.
Now you
How we doing, Missy? Good to see you.
Yeah.
And this course it's got kind of a tight timer of 40
No shiny, so
seconds.
nothing new there.
And if you
Dang.
start messing up and bouncing
You're a
around
shiny,
on
that's the
these,
main thing.
triangle-shaped.
Have you ordered the Pokemon Lego for
trampolines,
Friday? Yeah, I pre-ordered the
it can
Pokemon
really
Lego
irritate your
before. We're
time,
not going to be
so
building it
at
on
this
Friday,
point, I
though.
have
We'll be
no
streaming Fire Red.
certainty whether I'm going to make it in
I
time.
think you got it. I think you got it.
I don't know when we're going to do the Lego stream, to be fair. I have to think about it, because we've got Fire Red to do.
I didn't doubt you for a second.
Good.
And then
job.
Pokopia's out next week, so I don't know.
Yeah, usually when I talk and play, I lose. some
Do you
skills.
like streaming more or
Multitasking.
making YouTube videos? Do I
Um,
like streaming more or making
We'll go
YouTube
ahead
videos?
and I think the next thing we're going to do is hop into
They both
that
have, like,
exact
pros and
same
cons, to be
course,
fair.
But in multiplayer, to
Like,
show kind of how
streaming,
playing in multiplayer changes
for example,
things.
when I'm ill, is not
So
super,
I
like...
will take this opportunity
Like,
to
right
welcome
now, I
my
probably
friends
shouldn't be
into
streaming,
here.
but it's
Are you
like
friends?
Pokemon week, so I kind of have
We're
to.
friends.
For
Whereas a
now.
video,
Until we
I
get
just
to the
can, like,
versus
record
content
it
later.
and then edit it and then it's done.
Thank
So
you, everyone.
that's kind of one of
And
the
then we
cons,
will pick
but...
new characters. I'll go ahead and.
Right, no,
switch
probably, I mean, I spend a lot more time streaming, so probably that.
I'm gonna play as Mario.
I'll
So
be
much
Daisy.
so much to look forward to. Picking Fire Red or Leaf Green will be difficult because I love both Ninetales and Gloom.
Energy.
I mean, if you have somebody locally you can trade with, then you're fine, but if you don't, then yeah, it's a big
No, Blue
decision.
Toad's great. It's a great energy to have.
Excuse me. Sorry, I really am sorry. I
Could do with
can't help it though.
So we'll play the same course over again,
coughing
but now
loads.
in multiplayer.
I've enjoyed your vids lately.
we're all gonna pop into our
Appreciate
own
that, Richie.
individual
Thank you, man.
roles.
Does it usually take you a while to edit, or has it gotten
I
easier
was waiting
throughout
my
the years?
turn.
If
Not
anyone
too difficult.
feels
Obviously, I
really
split my videos up. Like I cut it up into sections
We have to do this together, right?
with the little
It is
Pokeball
cool.
transitions to
Yep.
kind of make it easier for you guys.
fourth players
So that takes a little bit
It is
longer
fun,
editing,
but we do
obviously,
tend to
but
take
it's
it a
not really
little
anything
too
crazy.
serious around
And obviously, I do all the
the
timestamps as well. So there's little things like that that make it longer than just recording it and then just dropping it like that.
Very
But
short-lived.
I don't know. You guys are worth it.
Come on, guys.
So
Come on.
you guys are worth it. I was gonna have one on my Switch too, one on the Switch, so I trade with myself. Yeah, a few people are doing that.
Positions.
This is a crazy week for Pokemon so far. Friday, it's gonna be insane. Crazy week.
I feel
Do you see the
pretty
Pokemon
cool.
collage they
She said I
posted?
feel
Not
pretty
saying
good
that
about
they're
this
watching,
one.
but
Instantly
Espeon
got
is
flipped
right
around.
next to him, while Pika who's
And
right
you
next to
slowly
Balloon.
down.
Just saying.
We
Is
can
it?
still make it though. We can still
Yeah,
make
we
it.
got
Well,
this.
there you go then.
No
So
concern.
there you go. It was meant to be.
But was great.
My internet connection seems precarious at the moment, so I may or may not miss the rest of the stream.
Wow.
This looks
they
very
saved
fun,
us
not gonna
all
lie.
again.
Yeah, Mario Wonder
Daisy
is
zoomed right past me.
he's gonna be good on the Switch too.
Well done.
Nice work.
I bought both of them so I could fill the Pokedex. Yeah, part of me thinks they
And for the
might
next
do
course,
a
we're gonna
shiny
hop into-
Mew
we're gonna
sort of
stick with
Pokemon Home
multiplayer,
gift.
But we're gonna do a little
For
bit
Pokemon
of a different
Home?
setup.
And if they
You're going
do
to
that,
have
I
one
don't
of
know.
our
I'm gonna
players
have
over
to
here,
buy
Terran,
Leaf Green on my Switch 1 and then
into
trade.
Co-star Luma.
Yes. Luma is what I affectionately call.
Do you have to complete
little
the
sibling.
dex to get all the post game?
I'm
That's the
allowed to
only
say
thing
because I
I'm
am
worried
the
about with no
littlest
online.
sibling in my family.
You don't have to
Perfect
complete the
for
dex in
someone
the
of
game.
my
No, there's no
age
shiny
who
charm or
also
anything.
control, or rather the muscle
So-
memory just yet.
Or that some people are buying
Able
Fire and
to
Leaf Green and
play
using the
the
local
games
trade
or
between
just
both
more
switches.
casual
Yeah, a lot of
play,
people are
not
doing
Blue
that.
Toad.
You're Blue
Not
Toad.
Blue
Let's
Toad.
do that
I'm sorry,
again.
I feel like with no
sorry.
online they wouldn't do that.
I was
Yeah,
too
exactly.
into
You'd
the
like to think they
Blue
won't,
Toad.
but
Luma,
it's Game Freak at the end of the day.
So it's mouse controls.
I did
You're
only
not
buy
going to take damage and you're not
Leaf
able
Green.
to fall.
I've only got Fire
And
Red at the moment, but I probably will get
so
Leaf Green as well.
you're still a force to be reckoned with
Want to
on
bet
the
that the
map,
Direct will
but
just
the
rehash
stakes are
everything that we've learned today
significantly
and
lower,
last
so
week
it
and
gives,
reveal
like,
Gen
another
10?
person in the room, like,
I don't
a
think so,
chance
no, because
a
they
different
need
way
to
to
drop
do
new
it
stuff on
for fun
Champions. They need to
and
drop
make it a
new
little
stuff
less
on
stressful. I'll be
Pokopia.
doing a lot of hard work though.
You're gonna be
Speaking of-
super
Guys,
powerful.
We can't get Espeon and Umbreon. Won't be able to complete it. Yeah, the day-night evolutions aren't obviously in the game. You have to get 60 Pokemon in the dex to get the National Pokedex and the Sevi Islands.
None of us.
Are you
But yeah,
trying
but
to
by
say
the time you
something?
beat the game, you should have
Oh,
that.
I'm saying no,
Well,
I'm
not
saying
necessarily.
anything
You know,
yet.
you might not go around and catch everything.
It will
but
make it so that none of us will take damage from enemies.
It's definitely
and then
worth,
if any of us fall
doing it.
down into a pit, which is
Shiny
likely
hunting
to
Fire Red
happen,
Leaf Green is so
we'll be
triple. I think I'm going to
rescued by
shiny
a
hunt.
Repellus
Well, it's
Dog.
1 in
So if
8,000
either,
with no shiny hunting
we can make
methods,
the
so
gameplay kind of more more fun.
I'd assume we'll get a date for
those who
Champions,
want
maybe even a
casual
Shadow
experience.
Drop. We'll definitely get a release date for Champions. I don't think it will Shadow Drop.
We're jumping in.
There's too much stuff coming around, coming out around the next, like this week and next week.
I'm going
So
ahead.
I don't think they'll do that.
Just,
But
like calling out a mistake early, just in
we
case
should
you
definitely get a
fall.
release date.
Maybe. Just a little bit.
We should.
But you guys can see how
I'm
the
still
objective
saying
of this
April,
one
that's
is to
my
defeat
guess.
all of the enemies, and Luma is
Are just messing around in Fire Red or nuzlocking it? We'll probably
Oh, I missed it.
put some limitations on it. So we've like no healing. So
Where did we miss?
champions might come out in June.
Oh no.
I feel like it has to
I'm
be out
watching the
before
time
June.
countdown now.
Remember, they're using it in August for
At the beginning.
Worlds, so it kind of has to be out a decent bit of time before Worlds. So if we could skip this part, it would be
All
great.
right, so Luma can be OP, but also the whole group.
It
can
would
just
be,
parade
but
right past the
it's alright.
enemy.
It'll be over before we know.
Anything is possible.
Anything's
I'm
possible.
sorry.
We're filling the time with discussion, so it's alright.
That's
It's
fine.
okay.
I would say you
No
did
problemo.
very well for most of it.
I think champions will be middle of
For the
April.
rest of this, though, we don't want assist mode.
Check out
on.
General and Discord.
We want to
please.
make things
Maybe
hard on
Friday
ourselves, so
Shadow
it's
Drop.
fun.
Again,
We're
I don't
gonna
think it's
turn
gonna
that
happen.
And
Personally.
then, I think we're going to say goodbye to Camp Central and move into Attraction Central, which is the second area of Bellabelle Park.
What's
And it's where all of the
Oh.
multiplayer attractions are.
Yep.
April makes
It's a
sense. I
huge
actually googled the release date a while ago and it said April once I googled it again. It was gone. Conspiracy theory.
17 attractions
That probably would have been a
available everywhere,
placeholder date,
and
maybe? I'm
you
not sure.
can play game share with them. So if at least one of you has
I'm
the
disappointed
game,
we
that
can't get
means
Umbreon or
three other
Espeon
people can
in
play
Fire and
with
Leaf
you.
Green. I know.
Sharing's carrying Ethan.
Game sharing is game
Originally
sharing.
mentioned in one of his lives that he heard the presents was 40 and they will cut out the. I think
so
Magenta
did I.
makes sense,
we'll switch
especially
you out
with
of Luma.
Pokopia
Good
getting
call,
this.
good call.
40
So we're
minutes
starting
long.
Over here in
Think
the
any of the
local
port will get announced on
multiplayer
Pokemon
plaza.
Day? I hope so. I don't think
You
so,
can
but
see
I hope
as we
so.
kind of walked through it. There were two parts. There's
Recently
a
found out you can't have Gold Bat
versus
evolve until
section
after all the
and a
gyms
co-op
because of the
section. We're gonna
national
kind of
decks.
ease into
Yeah,
the
national decks
attractions
evolutions
with
don't
the
work in
co-op
Fire
games,
and Leaf Green
starting with
until you
Build
get the
Away,
national decks.
Donut
Sorry.
Block Maker.
Other
It's going to have
region
two of our
Pokemon
players
don't
taking
evolve
the
until you get the
role
national
of
decks.
Donut
Yeah.
Block Makers.
That's why if you do a randomizer
and then
of Fire and
the
Leaf
other
Green,
two
you
are
have
just
to
gonna
have the
try and
national
clear
decks
the course
from the
with
start,
help of
otherwise you
the
can't
Donut
evolve
Block
anything.
Maker.
Try so hard.
I'm hoping they announce
You,
something
eh?
completely
Oh,
unexpected,
easy.
like when they announced CA and we all lost our minds.
I know,
That would be
actually
unreal.
kind of hard.
Good point. Is Champions just a
but yes,
battling
we have
game, by the way, or
Yeah,
you
you
like a
notice the
traveling
makers
a
have a
champion?
corresponding
I think it's just a
color,
battle
so
simulator, a little bit
Mario
like
can be
Showdown.
red And Daisy will be orange blocks. So
They go to evolve, but then it
ooh, we got a
stops.
spring feet badge. And a
They're the
parachute
best way
badge.
to play it Gen 1, in my
I
opinion.
can't
Fire
say
Red and
no.
Leaf Green.
Stop.
I can't say no.
It's impressive though. I mean, you make it.
Yeah,
work.
I probably enjoy Fire and
I
Leaf
just
Green
love
over
the
Let's Go.
constant bounce of it.
Probably.
I don't know. There's something.
There's more
something
content in it, so.
It's just fun.
Remember, less art.
I hope they release Gold, Silver, and Crystal too.
Less art, more
Oh, I'm
function.
sorry.
And
Give it
Ruby
the
Sapphire
It's
and
a
Emerald.
side hustle and it's making
They're the ones
art,
that
so-
people really want.
Code has spoken. Oh no.
National decks won't be
There was
completable
literally
without the
one
Gen
whole
3 game
art.
with choice.
There was.
Yeah, that's the thing. That
The
like
one spot that I missed.
it's literally impossible to complete the national deck. So
Alright,
Sending
alright,
that
alright.
love.
This
it's
is supposedly co-op.
there's
Alright,
no rewards
so
for it though, so
you'll notice I
it's
made
not the
some,
worst in the world.
uh,
But if you're a
donut
completionist,
blocks
it's
that
a little
were
bit.
able to
Unless
have
obviously they do
fireball
Pokemon Home
hit Luigi. No, I
transfers
mean,
like back and forth, then you can do it. But I
these,
doubt it.
These
Quiet
boxes.
part out
It'll just be
loud.
one way.
Yeah, it's not all about.
Can't stand the
making
Gen 1
platforms for
version,
your
so the
eyes.
graphics hurt my eyes,
Sometimes
unfortunately.
you also have to
Did you
interact
grow
with
up with
the
them, or
environment to
did
help
you
us
not?
progress. Like in this case, if we want to get that.
Kanto hate
extra
online is a
Bellabelle
meme.
water down there,
Thing about
we're gonna have
Kanto
to-
is it's where it all started. There's no Pokemon without
we're
no
gonna have
Kanto.
to
I know it
use
gets a
this-
lot of
Bait 'em out.
Alright, wait.
kind of
Put it there.
Block.
Alright. Oh,
like
this.
pandering and stuff, but at the end of the day,
Alright, we got this.
a lot of people that
Wait,
grew up with
wait,
Kanto,
Made a barrier.
um,
It's going for
it
me.
needs to like the new games kind of need
Yeah.
like they need to always
We
keep
could-
things for
Yeah,
for
let's
people that grew up with it as
Let's
well.
just.
Yeah, let's let it go.
Think we'll see more new Pokemon like Pikachu and Muslax.
It's too
I
big.
think there'll be a few new forms. Yeah, I'm still convinced we're gonna get an Eevee.
Yeah.
I'll focus back on
It
my
followed us the
job
whole
Your art.
in donut blocks.
Gen 4, my first
okay,
games.
okay.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I feel like if you
Yeah,
didn't
okay,
grow up
it's
with the
great.
Gen 1 and 2 games, you probably won't really
I
like them that
have a
much
hard time
because
staying out of
obviously
way.
the graphics
Trust
are.
falls. I've tried
I mean,
that
it's
before with you
literally
guys,
a
and it's
30-year-old
not-
game.
I-
So
Didn't go so well.
It doesn't go super well.
Watch out. Spike balls incoming.
Okay.
Alright, now.
they need to respect the past and embrace the future. Best
see if
philosophy.
Luigi can make
Graphics hurt your eyes. Back in the day, we had no backlight, another light, and magnifier
Wonderful.
combo attachment.
Oh, you guys
Yeah,
got
you had a
that?
whole inspector gadget thing to play the game at night.
Good job.
Nice job.
Two wonders.
I'm getting both of them max, but to start off with, I'm just
So
getting
that's a
Fire
donut
Red.
Sorry, I
block
let you
maker. It's a lot of fun.
So boring.
Um,
Yeah, we just got to get through the Mario
It's a little bit
section, and then we
chaotic
can see the
when you're,
Pokopia
I
stuff.
think for both sides.
Don't get me wrong, I love the older games. They
A
ain't the
lot
way
of
I
us was
would
making
play if I had a
I was
choice.
having a
How
great
does
time.
Game Share actually
You're
work?
talking
Will I be able to play
Oh, I was
Pokopia with my
having
girlfriend if
fun.
she's on Switch and plays my Switch too?
Who
I
knows?
think so, yeah. I've never actually tried it, but I
The
assume
next one we're
so.
gonna play is right next door at Lookout Bob-omb Relay, which just like
Apparently
the name
Golbat won't
implies,
evolve
we're
until you
going
beat the
to be
Elite Four.
passing the Bob-omb back
Pokemon
and
don't
forth,
evolve
trying
from
to
other
make it to
regions
the
until
end
you have the
of
National
course.
Dex.
The course we're going to play is Hot, Hot, Hot.
Oh my god, I forgot about the
Sounds
magnifying
easy.
glass and the light thing.
Sounds easy.
Yeah, those were tough
It sure
times.
isn't.
Pokopia is later, yeah. There's 40 minutes
we'll
of
check out
Mario
those.
Wonder, and then there'll be 40 minutes of Pokopia.
Okay.
At least that's what they said,
Stage,
so they're better. That's
base
what
game
they've told
know
us.
that hot rocks are not from
Playing your Game Boy in the back of the
they
car,
ignite.
waiting for the lamppost
So,
light to go
you wanna
past.
stay
Oh
as
my
far away
god,
from it as
dude, tell me
possible.
about it. Yeah, man.
You got this, Daisy.
It's gonna be fun.
If you weren't alive for everyone playing Gen 1 and trading in person in school, etc., it was
Unfortunately,
like
on
when
the stage,
Pokemon
we've
Go
got a lot
came
of
out.
hot rocks, but the
Those
Allies
link cables, man.
are not holding the bomb.
I still remember when I got my adapter for Fire and Leaf Green, and you could trade
Use
with
their
someone,
water
like,
from their
not
trunks
having
into
to be, like,
pots
super
kind
close
of
to them.
cool down the blocks, which is nice.
Countdown of Pokemon Direct is real. I'm just thankful it's 1 a.m. on a Saturday. Fine, I don't have to go to work in the next morning. Probably why I love BDSP so much. It's not as bad as everyone
See, there's
says.
a
I keep
timer
playing
up
them
in the
to
top
this
that
day.
kind of stops when someone's
Oh, no.
closing it.
We'll
Okay,
start
now
with
get
Leaf
back this way
Green
to me.
since my original copy
nope,
of the Game
okay.
Boy.
Oh, you're okay.
How you doing, Stefan? Good to see you.
I'm gonna wait for this.
Yeah.
I think
block to
Gen
clear
5
before
on
I
hold
hover
because
it.
Fire Red on
Oh, shoot.
Friday right
That's
now.
me.
All right, go.
Yes,
Oh,
it will be. And then obviously
Get
Pokopia
out
is
of
next
it,
week,
safe.
so
Yes. Ooh.
Nice
it will be
and
put on hold for a bit.
Now an
How
elephant.
else?
Ooh. Mario?
Oh no, this is a dangerous spot.
I think Gen 10 will have a new Eevee Evolution. I don't think Pokopia will have a new Eevee Evolution. I hope that we get a new Eevee Evolution for Gen 10. We kind of deserve one. It's been over a decade, so
You lose sight of the bomb for 1 second.
I think it'll be a flying type if we get a new Evolution.
And then whoosh.
Personally,
Yeah, so
I'd like
fire is historically
Dragon,
not
but I
good,
think it'll be flying.
For bombs, but that's okay.
For Gen 10, which Pokemon would you want to see get an evolution?
Who's got two?
Me, sorry.
Ledian.
Do you
It
want
gave
to
me
do it
too
one more
much power.
time? or
How
are
long
you
till the
okay?
Pokopia part? Like 20 minutes?
Yeah, we'll move on to the next thing. People can try and clear that difficult
assume
course on
anyway.
their own with their friends.
Hopefully not that long, but
We'll pop down into versus now that we're good and warmed up.
that's what we're here for mainly.
Warmed up.
Yeah, from the hot.
We actually had a second boom of Pokemon in year 9, so this was like
And I just wanna
2004
call out,
5. Everyone
this
was
is
bringing
actually
Game
the
Boys in
first
good
time
times.
you have versus
Flying or
real
Dragon, I don't
content
think maybe Steel
in
type
Super
2.
Mario Bros. Wonder. Of course,
I'm
the
going to
main
restart my
game is
save
Race
file
for
of Pearl
Friends,
and hopefully beat the
but
game
we're
before
gonna
Friday
get
in honor of
a little
Pokemon Day.
hands-on.
We're gonna start with Knock 'em Back.
He doesn't
Bubble
like
Blaster,
anyone, Dreamer guy.
Bubbling Magma
Maybe
Fountain,
this
and
is
we're
too
gonna
much, but
play
Tropius
in
getting a
teams.
pre-evolution and evolution would be awesome.
Random?
Yep,
Yeah,
and
Tropius getting a little bit of
teams.
love would be nice.
Maybe
Let the chaos.
I feel like Tropius
But
should get a
I
Mega
kinda wanna
Evolution.
be on Terran's team, so.
Yep, yep.
Terran is a strong
manifest
competitor.
that.
Wasn't interested in Pokopia, but the reviews changed my mind.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot
Alright,
of
here
good
we
things
go.
have been said about it.
I gotta show
Do
up
some
this
badge
time.
selection.
No badge.
Who's your favorite character from the new Mario Wonder DLC?
Focus on
I've not played it at all. I have no idea who the characters are in the DLC, unfortunately.
So like Talking Flower just told us.
I'm not
this
even
is a
paying attention to
competition
this.
for the
I'm
most
literally
lives
just
at
waiting
the
for
end of
Pokopia.
the game. And there's gonna be these,
What do you think will be shown in
bubble blasters up
Pokopia?
here,
And do you think
and
it will
can
connect to
use
Gen
them
10?
knock your way
It
out.
will be
Emily, it's not nice
gameplay of
if you don't
Pokopia.
listen.
Basically, what they're doing right now for Mario Wonder is what they're going to do for Pokopia. We should, Robot. We should.
Yeah, I think I got someone
should.
there. Ooh,
I'm trying to
barely
push.
stayed alive.
I would like.
Oh no.
Is the Gen 10 leak real? Which Gen 10 leak?
I asked myself that question.
Mario,
I beat him in a battle while he was streaming back in 2018 when Pokemon Go was out. He did salty to me.
That was a good.
Dang, man. You've been living in his head rent-free for 8 years. It's crazy.
Okay.
Stay up.
Saw a
There
meme
is
before about how
one
collectors are
goal.
complaining about how they
Nice
won't buy
double
Fire and Leaf
KO.
Green for 17 but will buy it in a case for 180.
I
I mean, I think there is a nice kind
I'm
of
not holding
we're
my
doing
own.
there is a nice sort of sentiment about owning the physical copy.
I also might have just jinxed this by saying something, but hopefully.
No,
But-
no, I can see
Oh,
it.
Yeah,
no,
obviously,
I just-
it's ridiculously expensive nowadays.
Emily, oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't even
You beat me in Let's Go. I don't think I ever did a competitive battle in Let's Go.
It's our game.
To be fair, I don't think I've done one in Scarlet and Violet. I've barely touched competitive. That's why I'm kind of excited for Champions to get back into it.
That's why we got 0.
That's okay. We've got more verses.
That's
You
unfair
look
though.
real
They're
pretty
taking too much
myself.
time
I'm
for
very
this.
smart right now.
Well, don't worry. As much as time that they're spending on this is the same time they're going to spend on Pokopia.
Yeah, that was kind of overwhelming. I'm sorry.
But, it's supposed to be winds
We'll have
and
to do
waves,
two
so yeah,
Kanto 10,
plural.
which will be a little bit less overwhelming.
Apparently, they're going to be the
in
names
terms
of the Gen 10
numbers,
games.
I'm sure.
Not confirmed, obviously, until Friday,
those of
but
you
yeah,
who
they
are
are
familiar
apparently going to
with,
be the names.
The series might recognize Fanto, who's kind of like this mask.
Did you get the Fallout 4 on the
goes
Switch that
into
just came out? I didn't. No, I've got it on PC. I've been
we're
playing it
just
on
gonna play
PC,
tag,
so.
running and hiding from the people who have Fanto.
Is this
faces.
Pokopia? No, this is Mario Wonder.
Like,
Pokopia's
shift
afterwards.
into something that's in the level. So it could be a block. It could
We're
be
actually halfway through
I
the
don't
Wonder
know,
stuff, I think, so.
Maybe a talking flower.
Shouldn't be too much longer. Pardon me.
It decides who's it randomly. So
There's nothing
Keep an
on
eye on everyone.
Twitter.
it was me,
Oh, I'm it.
but I see that.
Just
You
Mario.
did
It's just
not-
Mario
you didn't
stuff at the
see
moment.
anything.
I see.
You didn't see anything.
But Pokopia will follow.
I'm not a flower. Ah. All right, fine.
Oh,
Has the wonder
shoot,
stuff been
I
good
got
so
you,
far?
Darren. No,
I generally
okay.
haven't been paying attention,
Whoa.
but I assume so. It looks
Wait a
good
minute,
when I
wait
do
a
look
minute.
over to it.
I wonder.
Do I think $20 is too much for Fire and Leaf Green? I don't think it's too much, no.
I see you.
There's always someone in the corner.
Do I collect the TCG? I don't collect.
Oh,
I mean,
got
I open packs, but I don't really collect any certain set
I
anymore
always make it like 2
because
steps away.
it's just too expensive.
Can we
Do
Do you
play-
think they will show new
you
Pokemon
brought
during
this
today's
one.
gameplay?
I
Returning Pokemon, yeah, probably.
As
You know
the
how
flower.
cold are we?
I think $20 is overly fair given GBA games physically are $600.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, I have
Trying to move hiding
the physical editions of Fire and Leaf Green behind me, and together that's probably like $300. Whereas I can get both of them on the Switch 2 for 40. So it's like, if I didn't have them behind me, like which one would I rather get? Obviously,
Alright.
the
Nice job.
digital.
taken down.
Sorry.
Um,
Sorry. Either
But
get
obviously,
it
at the end of the day, you don't have to buy it, and that's the good thing.
In,
So everybody complaining about it,
right, I'm sorry.
whoever's 2 players.
you don't have to buy it. That's the great thing. You don't have to spend your money on it.
The power and I don't
Do I think Pokopia will sell well? I actually think it will. I think it's in a bit of limbo at the moment. I think there's people just kind of waiting for more gameplay, waiting for it to come out and stuff.
And,
But I think once it's
let's
out,
see,
I
for that
think,
one, we're going to
um,
hop down to our last versus one.
I think it will
and
sell really
back
well,
here
yeah,
at this
personally.
set of attractions, we're going to do Battle Royale.
Ooh,
Survival
spicy Matt.
Challenge.
Spicy Matt.
Um,
How you doing, Cal?
don't fall,
Yeah, no, right. If
drop
you look
down,
up a legit
countdown
copy of
lists.
Fire and Leaf
There's
Green
a
online,
code
it will
for
be
this one.
easily
We're gonna
$200 to
do
$500, $20 is
No more
nothing.
teams.
Nintendo will not make physical Switch games for
Karen,
Pokemon Fire and Leaf Green, etc. It will
Yours, you know, I
devalue
just brought Ethan.
the old
He's like,
GBA
I'm
games.
here for-
Nintendo
if
knew it.
anyone's
I don't
interested.
think it will devalue them at all, to be
But
fair.
I'm
I think
feeling confident.
No,
because
you
like
don't need to be feeling
when they did
confident.
it for the 3DS, when
So
they did
this
it for
one
Red,
is
Blue,
going to
Yellow,
put us
Gold, and
on
Silver,
some
and Crystal,
series
it
of
didn't
platforms
devalue
that have
them
numbers on them.
then, so I don't think it's going to
And the
devalue
numbers
them
will
now.
count down anytime a character or
If anything,
item
Crystal is
touches them.
ridiculously expensive.
And if
Crystal
they
is the
count down to
only
0,
physical
then
Pokemon
fall
game I
through.
don't own, like
it's
from
all
the main
about-
series.
Oh no, sorry. I was
And
gonna
it's
say
just
that
it's
includes
so
Fire
stupidly
Flower.
expensive.
Right.
Like, well, I mean, they're all stupidly expensive, but Crystal's like $400, man.
No,
It's
It's
all about,
ridiculous. I think you mentioned the other day how like you'll be able to download Fire and Leaf Green on own separate switches to trade with yourself, and if it works, sorry that it's worded bad. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are doing, Jake. So if you buy it on, if you buy Fire Red on Switch 2 and then Leaf Green on the Switch 1, you'll be able to you'll be able to trade it with
You've got
yourself.
the Fire Flower though. You can do some fun things like if you see
Japan
someone
did get a
going for
physical
fire,
edition,
up
which
above
does
them,
look incredible, and I'm jealous that we don't get it.
Oh no, oh no.
Nothing about Pokopia yet, Jaden. It's
Oh,
after
we
the
did a
Mario
really
Wonder thing.
smart badge choice.
Yep. The
Crystal, Hot Gold, Soul Silver, and surprisingly White 2 and Black 2 are the most expensive. Platinum's kind of spendy as well, to be fair. I agree, it won't devalue the old physical cartridges at all, they are valuable for the
Yes,
stock.
that is where he has been. This
Will
entire
Pokemon
time,
transfer to
grabbing
home from the Switch edition of Fire and Leaf Green be any different than
It's a
Pokemon transferred
strategy.
up from the
Oh,
originals?
you're trying to say
It's a good question. I
no.
don't think so, Poet, but it is a good question.
Oh no.
It does, Rhino, it does, yeah.
Tie for first place.
Tie for first.
Take it.
Yeah.
If they release Pokemon Crystal, I'll buy it. Do you think the fact that they announced Fire and Leaf Green
job
and
to
are
you
doing
guys
this Pokopia gameplay will get the other
but it really
GBA
does feel
ROMs
like it
or a
should be
new
Mario
game
Bros.
alongside Gen 10? I mean, my hope is that we do get the others announced, but I don't know. Because it is the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. So maybe they do like, I don't know, for the 20th they did like a mythical Pokemon mystery gift every month, didn't they? And then a few other things as well.
I don't think we have.
So they could do
that's
something
Bell
similar to
Bell
that.
Lore, and we're not gonna spoil what.
I've heard the
that's
most sold
for.
games in retro
we
stores
know
are 3DS
effectively
games, such as Good
attractions,
Era for
and then
physical
also
games.
doing
Those
trainings
cartridges are
into
slim
Bell
but
Bell
compact.
Water.
My Crystal is not
That'll be
expensive. I have a
useful
legit
here
cartridge
in
that I have
Bell
only
Park.
just beat Whitney in.
So look forward to
Crystal is
finding out more
expensive.
about that in the future.
I spent like $250
In the
on an
meantime,
authentic version
we're
of
going
Black
to
2 and it
hop
didn't even
over
include the
to
manual
a
on my
game
days
room,
low, but it was worth it.
which is,
I don't think 3DS games will
basically all
be
four of us
in the
on
Switch. What do you
different
think?
systems, and we're gonna
I
show
mean,
you
I hope
one
they are,
attraction
but
in the game room plaza.
it's how they
see
sort
in just a
of
minute.
get around the
Welcome
double
back.
screen
So
kind of
we are
thing.
now in the game room.
Hot Gold and Soul Silver is my favorite,
We're in
so
a game room and we're gonna go.
I
over
really
to
hope they,
northeast
like,
to the game room
port it,
plaza. We want to get
I don't
I
know.
was ahead of myself. I was predicting.
I think that they'll definitely do
Which
Ruby,
one?
Sapphire, and
Um,
Emerald
We're
eventually.
gonna go northeast to
But-
it.
Excellent, excellent.
I think Nintendo will release a
Front of
Pokemon
Magnus'
themed
Pokemon
Switch
Go.
too.
love
They
it.
could do it for
So
Gen
this
10.
is
Yeah,
Game
they
Room
could
Plaza,
they
and
could
it's
do
got
it.
all kinds of fun attractions.
I'm ready for
There's
cars.
6
Who's
of them
hosting
total.
Hammy? He might be
Uh,
breezy, but I
each
won't be
different
joining it.
races that you can play.
Now, if I go to the
against
retro
your
store, I'll check
friends,
if they
either,
golden boxes. I
locally
can try
on
to get it
different
for you.
systems
I have
or
gold already. The only one I don't have is
systems.
Crystal.
We're gonna show
I
off
have all
one
of them, but
these,
Crystal.
and it's actually
They're
my
all
personal
behind me.
favorite, because it is Boing
I predict the
Boing
Ruby
Bouncy
Sapphire will be
Ball
announced as coming out
Race.
later this year.
Which
I
is as
really
far
hope
as
so.
it's
I really
So
hope
you're
so.
just like saying it.
I never played Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Are they as great as I heard they are? They're just the best, man. They're just. I mean, Johto's my favorite region anyway, but there's just so many aspects of them that just make them the best,
And
man.
everyone else is going to appear as kind of these ghostly
You live by the
characters.
cards, you
Does
die
everyone
by the
quickly
cards.
remind
You
everyone
do,
of
you
the
do.
thing?
This is absolutely true.
Easy.
Mario.
Thanks, everyone.
You gotta commit more to
I got a feeling they may just port remakes or third / sequel games.
So it's
I mean, the shoe, what shoe? How do I get through the cave on Route 211 without strength? I mean, if there's a boulder in the way, you need strength. Johto's your favorite region because you're a total outstanding. Exactly, we love to hear it. No, it's unfortunate he's a star there.
But you can see we're all kind of like
How would they
hanging
ever
onto
release
the
ports
sides
of
these
DS, 3DS
bouncy
games
balls,
though? Is it possible?
which is just
I mean, I think it's definitely possible. It's just how they get
And
around
your
it.
own,
I still have my Soul Silver version and I love it. Hands down one of the best games. The replayability is
So,
insane.
on
Do you think
my
we could see
team,
something
I
we haven't
have
heard about yet in the
friends.
presents? I hope so, because it's always nice seeing something that like nobody's expecting.
Way
But
not for long.
Jose, stop.
Ninetales can't learn Psychic in Gen 3, but
We need to talk about
Magmar can.
something
What
so
is
that
that?
you-
what am I
BS.
talking
Do you have a
about?
Pokewalk for Heart Gold, Soul
First
Silver?
place.
I have a Pokewalker for Heart Gold. My Heart Gold version is like in the actual big box. My Soul Silver is just the normal case. But yeah, I have the Pokewalker. I have everything in the Heart Gold box, yeah.
Because you don't have to worry about.
Commanding,
folks
listen
behind
to
you.
it.
Jeez, Oscar, congrats, man. What SIRs did you get?
Yeah, that wasn't even.
I want
like
a
close
rematch.
photo finish. You were-
I never played Hot Gold Soul Silver.
I made
Either I
it
was one or two, but
eventually.
never got the chance. Gold was my first
Well,
game, so I'd love if
All
they
right,
poured.
well,
Yeah,
nicely done,
you'd
Jose.
enjoy it.
Mario
You'd
for
enjoy
the
it.
win.
Thank you.
Wow.
Ecruteak
Mario
City is
was
my
the
favorite Pokemon city.
Both.
What did I say?
Yeah, Zelda not having anything at all for the 40th anniversary is kind of
And
crazy.
that's it
Wasn't it
for,
last
Bloodborne
week,
Bouncy Ball
40th
Race,
anniversary of
and that's
Zelda?
also,
Did they do anything
the
at all
last
for it? I
that
don't think they did,
we're
right?
gonna show you of Game Room Plaza for now, but there's lots more there. for you to
Do you think they'll be announcing an end date for Pokemon Bank? Been seeing that on
Well, thank
Reddit
you so much
lately.
for watching. I really enjoyed,
It's a
showing
good
you
question.
Super
I'm
Mario
surprised it's
Brothers
still around, to be
Wonder
fair.
and Switch two
I feel
Edition
like
plus
it will be
Bell
going.
Park. This was Emily, Jose,
Maybe soon,
and
I don't know, maybe.
Ethan,
Are they done with this?
This game comes out on March 26th. And maybe we want a final word from our Talking Flower
And a
friend?
word from
Maybe.
a friend. I'll go ahead and wake him back up.
Is it Pokopia already?
Wonder!
Pretty random. Do you think that's actually Star Fox in the Mario movie? Do you think that's actually
There it
Star
is.
Fox in the Mario movie? Wait,
So
what?
ready for the dance.
I know. I was just like,
Star
I know
Fox
this
in
is
the Mario
coming,
movie.
I'm gonna dance.
I saw Wario got leaked to be in the movie today, but
He
Star
wakes up with
Fox.
so much energy.
What?
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Oh, they might actually be on Pokopia already. Happy days. Now, Pokemon Bank is still available. You just had to have downloaded it before the eShop went down. I got Pheasantipity, Surfer, Iris, Mega Scrafty, Mega Diancie, Mega Electros, and Marnie's and Grimmsnarl SIRs. Nice. Massive congrats. Dude, the feeling of pulling a God Pack, I've never had it, but it must be crazy, man. Every card just being an absolute banger.
Hi everyone,
after
welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse
Are they doing Pokopia?
Live. I am Demetrius and I'm joined here with Teresa,
Hi, everyone.
Lindsay,
Yeah.
and Kevin.
Hey.
And today we're going to be playing Pokemon Pokopia.
Here we go.
A game exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 system,
Now it's
coming
all
out March 5th. So we have a lot of good stuff in store today. So Teresa, let's take it away.
Yeah.
Let's
thank
get
you.
going.
All right, so Pokemon Pokopia is a 1 to 4 player cozy life simulation game. It has two components that we're going to touch in our little segment today.
Yep.
So we're going to start with the single player area. So this is where everybody will start with at the beginning of the game. And as you can see right now, the world is pretty barren. It's kind of dry. There's some greenery. And that's because we've already played a little bit and advanced into the story. Yeah. But the story starts off where you show up in this area or this world, which is pretty desolate. It used to be populated with Pokemon and humans, but they've all disappeared. And so as you're rebuilding this world, the Pokemon will start showing up. So as you can see, Charmander is here. Bulbasaur is here. And Squirtle's around.
In the back.
Hiding behind that tree.
Yeah.
Don't be shameful.
Oh, you're
Oh,
so
that's
Very. So cute.
there.
And as you start the story, the first Pokemon that you'll encounter is Professor Tangrowth. They are essential and a guiding star to the player because they will give you tips on an instruction, not instruction, but more like guidance on whether you're lost, you don't know what to do next, or if you have a question about a certain something. So super helpful.
Yeah, they're very, very helpful.
And as you start through the story too, you'll also be customizing your Ditto character. So we'll go through the menu of what that looks like. But as you can see, I try to customize my character as close to me as possible.
It looks
very adorable.
very similar.
I will celebrate that. Yeah.
Got moats.
So let's go through some of what Ditto can do. Because I have at least the 3 Pokemon here, 2 of them were able to give me 2 abilities that I'm able to transform and use. So Water Gun and Leafage. So why don't we show how that works? So with Water Gun, you can see that it has a cross pattern here. So it means that anything within that cross pattern will get watered.
And I love how when you do that, you see Squirtle's shell kind of pop up on your back because you're transforming a little bit into Squirtle when you use that ability.
Yeah. Yeah, so that specific ability, move I was able to learn through Squirtle. And I created a habitat that I didn't know before. So these are made with 4 different flowers that are connected together. And you can see also that there's 6 Pokemon that can appear in this habitat. So you'll also see that there's some certain conditions. So for example, this one has time, and this one also has time as well, which is nighttime. So that means this game does support real-time clock. So whatever is set in your system, that will mirror within the game itself. So if it's nighttime where you're at, then it's going to be nighttime in the game, and that means that you'll have a chance to encounter this specific Pokemon within this habitat that you have created. If the habitat's already inhabited by another Pokemon, that won't count. You'll have to create a new one.
So it's always good to create multiple.
Correct.
What's great too is that you don't have to create the same habitat over and over again. There are different ones you can create.
Got
So
carrot.
different things of grass, flowers, trees, any combination of the above, and other things as well. Yeah, it's definitely fun to experiment and find out kind of what you can make. So, for example, here you've created a tree shaded grass habitat, and that'll actually have a different set of Pokemon show up than the one that we just created.
Yep.
So
Correct.
it's always fun to see who shows
only
up
like
at
2 minutes,
which
Philly.
habitat.
Yeah, I find it when I was playing this that I created multiple, just always. Found a new one? Great, let me see if I can create 3 more. All right, and I saw that you use the leafage too, which is great. It's a great move to build habitats and do other things.
I did.
Now, as you're using these abilities too, you're using that blue bar, which is power points or PP, which, by the way, you're running a little low on, so you might want to eat a berry.
Yeah.
So in order
So
to
you do have PP then,
replenish
yeah.
power points or PP, as Lindsay had mentioned, all of Ditto's moves
Only a couple minutes ago,
will use up
The Mario
power points
Wonder
as
thing
you
was
use
quite
them.
short.
So you want to eat food in order to replenish. So we happen to have some berries on this tree, so I'll go ahead and pick them up. And then I'm going to open up the inventory, and you can see in this inventory there's that kind of purple overlay that looks like it has arms. So that happens to be Ditto. All the inventory is housed inside of Ditto, which is really funny. They're a transformed Pokemon after all. So we're going to eat some food. And as you can see, that blue bar is replenished. So very handy.
This game has so many of those little details that just are so much fun to find too.
For sure.
Definitely, like Kevin said as well, yeah.
And since we're here, let's talk about another activity that you can do, which is crafting. So crafting is done through the workbench, which we have one placed here, but you will be able to craft more, so then you can place them around the world. And you can see right now that we have pretty limited amount of items that we can create, but they can be sorted through categories. You can favorite a specific item to craft, and then you can just go to your favorites tab. You can sort them in different ways. And then towards the right, let's just say that I want to craft this campfire. On the right side, you'll see underneath the label, there's nothing in your inventory. And it has a relaxation kind of category, which we'll talk about a little bit later.
Yep.
And then also the items that you need in order to craft it. So owned, which is how many I have in my inventory, and needed. And then my favorite is that as long as you have enough items to craft it, you can create multiples. Not once, super
I have
handy.
a lot of sturdy sticks.
And the items you craft can also be used to make habitats. So it's not just limited to like the patches of grass
Snoozing.
and trees. It's also stuff that you make.
Correct. Ooh,
Oh.
Looks like we've got a visitor there.
wrestling. Let's inspect it.
Be a shiny, imagine.
Could it be? All
Scyther,
right.
this early on.
Scyther.
Okay.
One of my favorites.
So, Pokemon Pokopia, if you've never played a Pokemon game in the series before and don't really know much about Pokemon, this is a great entry into the franchise. The game will go through, as you befriend more Pokemon, they'll give you little kind of entries like this one here that will describe, what the Pokemon is, what type they are, the habitats that they like, time and weather. So we had talked about how time is tied to the real-time clock of the system. Weather is specifically within the game, not in the real world. So this kind of shows up randomly throughout the game. But it will be a factor in terms of how you encounter the certain Pokemon as well. And the last but not least, specialties, ideal habitat, and favorites, which we'll talk about here in a little bit.
Gonna got to open this up to see. Oh,
A recipe.
And as you
recipe.
play through the game, these different things that you keep doing, you'll keep getting rewarded, which is so satisfying in this game. And we happen to get a recipe for a storage box.
which is really great and very handy.
They'll come in handy later for sure.
So Scyther had like a little bit of a request for us here.
That's right. I kind of rushed through it really quickly, but we might encounter another one here later. But whenever Pokemon have like a permanent kind of bubble over their heads, you definitely want to prioritize those because that could potentially not only progress through the story, but also give you something that you might need that you don't currently have in order to progress or even to create something.
So for here, Scyther is going to teach Cut. It's a very, very handy move.
Oh, does the evolution music?
All right. Okay. Now let's test Teresa's luck here in a minute.
What luck? What are you talking about? What
I,
are you talking about?
I know you're gonna have to use Cut to get some items here. I'm just curious to see.
Yeah, so cut is very useful in terms of not only breaking through things to get material, like D is alluding to. I want to... Yeah, look at the greenery. So as you're rebuilding this world, you'll see the Pokemon kind of react to what you're creating. So yeah, even though I've created this grass environment, I actually want to cut this grass because this is a way that I'm able to get certain materials. So here's the leaf. I showed about picking each item one at a time, but Ditto is also able to pick up multiple items at once by inhaling.
Not
so if I
Kirby.
hold the Y button, I'm able to actually suck up everything.
Which, if you're like me and you like to collect all the things, like it comes in really, really handy.
I use that move on pizza all the time.
So we talked about building habitats, but another thing that you can build is using these building kits, which you'll get through the Pokemon Center PC, which we'll show here in a little bit. But I'm going to place this building kit here. And so to build these building kits, you'll interact with this box that's right here in front, but you'll also need the help of certain Pokemon in order to build it. What's important, though, about why Timber is being called out is because they have a specialty called Build. And that is important in order to actually interact and complete these building projects. So when you interact with that box in front, the building kit, it'll tell you what material you need and also what Pokemon you need. Okay, so it shows we need 3, and underneath that it shows how many I have in my inventory, and I happen to have everything. So I can either put each one individually, put the full stack, or press plus to just put everything in at once. And then I need specifically Timber and Charmander to help build this. So let's go talk to them. Okay, so Charmander's right here. Sorry, Bulbasaur. I know you want to greet me, but gotta focus.
You're gonna have to wait.
So when you talk to a Pokemon, there's this option called Follow Me, which will have the Pokemon follow you for an activity. Say you want to go on an adventure with them, or you want them to do something specific for you. Come back to Scyther here in a second.
Just a moment, yeah.
And then we need
Timber.
Timber. So another way that you can have Pokemon follow you is that if you press up on the plus control pad, I'm playing here with the Nintendo
control.
Switch 2 Pro controller. It'll do this emote, and that will have the Pokemon follow you. So right now I have 2,
Oh, squad.
but you can have up to 5 Pokemon max follow you
5.
at any point in time.
So pressing up, like Teresa said, is really handy. So you can just walk up to multiple Pokemon and use that ability to call everyone to you.
That's right. All right, so we're going to start building this leaf den. And it does also use
Oh, you got
real-time
time.
clock. So in about 15 minutes, this building will be built. Not all buildings will take that amount of time, so just to be aware of that. But yeah,
You clear that out. There we go.
now we have this pass, so we don't have to go around. But I do want to talk to Scyther
Scyther.
here. Please, sir. Or ma'am. So it'll be worth, trust it me. Okay, here we go. So with the small logs that we just picked up, we can give these to Scyther. And Scyther has a specialty. Besides the cut ability that we've learned from Scyther, we're able to also give them the log in order to create lumber. And lumber is another great material for you to use in terms of crafting. So we'll definitely want to pick that up here in a second because we want to show how to create certain things.
Furniture and stuff like that.
What's that shiny thing?
But before we do, I want to go here because Lindsay had mentioned about not just natural environments for habitats, but there's also habitats that you can create with things that you've crafted. So you can find habitats through discovery as you progress through the story, but there will also be these little shiny environments in the world, and as you inspect them, these Pokemon traces, you'll automatically log information regarding the Pokemon that might have a chance to appear there, as well as the habitat that is needed in order to get them to appear there. So I'm not able to create a punching bag, but I happen to have one right here. So even though it's here in the environment, I can always pick it up and relocate it. So things don't necessarily need to be where they're at. You can choose to decorate anything or decorate things to the way that you like.
Yeah, you can customize this world just the way you want it. For instance, I would be watering all of this dry ground, making it look a lot nicer.
All right.
We got that set up. Perfect.
And while we're here, I do want to go through a couple of other menus that you'll regularly interact in as you're playing. So by pressing the plus button, you'll see your Pokédex. So as I'd mentioned, as you interact or befriend or scan information about Pokemon, they'll show up here. So Hitmonchan, we have that information stored because we scanned that Pokemon trace or inspected it, but they're grayed out because we haven't befriended them yet. Squirtle is colored in because they're in the world, we befriended them. So actually, let's go back to Scyther again because we were talking about their specialty here, Chop. So Chop, again, because as we give them small logs, they're able to transform it into or cut them into lumber, which is another material you can use for crafting. And every Pokemon will have different specialties, so it's really important for you to befriend more Pokemon to really leverage and collaborate with them to build and to do different things in the world. You also have a habitat dex, so more things to collect.
This comes in handy if you're like me and you don't have the best memory, but you keep discovering new habitats.
Yes.
And sometimes these will also include, the Pokemon that are in the habitats or ones that you might have discovered the traces of. And they'll tell you kind of how to make it as well, which is great.
Yep. So just again, here as an example, you open up the habitat dex, you can see the items and the number of items you need in order to create that. So really really helpful, especially if you're wanting to recreate that habitat in, say, another area. And then here, this is where the Pokemon requests will get logged. So as you start getting even more, you can always check back here to see, you know, what you need to accomplish, because maybe there's a lot to do. And there certainly is a lot to do.
Yes.
And then here's the Pokemon Center, which some people may recognize. It's looking a little bit rough right now. But there is this PC. And so in the PC, there's a bunch of different menus that you'll see. There's challenges, which are everyday tasks that you'll do as you play. There's a shop, link play, which is tied to multiplayer. But I want to talk about the environment level. So by pressing the minus button, you're able to see the environment level and the comfort level of each Pokemon. So as you improve the environment, that bar will increase. But you also see here that Scyther is iffy. That's their comfort level.
Iffy?
But Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Timber are average.
And Charmander's doing
nice.
great.
Nice.
I have no home, but that's okay. I want to prioritize my friends.
Friends
Okay,
first.
someday.
I'll come back to me later. So we can go talk to Scyther and then see how we can improve their comfort level. And so there's different ways that you can do it. You can go talk to them.
I was gonna say, I think you had some lumber waiting. You
Yes, we had to complete that Pokemon request first. But as Scyther mentioned, you could use the lumber to create other things.
With a
So
Pokemon
we're
in
going
the
to talk to them
background.
again. And you're going to see this option, how's your comfort level? So they'll tell you, oh, I want something. So in this particular instance, they want a decoration to put in their habitat to improve their comfort level. Unfortunately, there isn't anything that I can craft right now that's a decoration, so maybe we'll have to come back to it later.
So those flowers are shaking back there. Can we check
Right.
that out?
Yeah, have a
find
look.
out.
Who could it be?
Pidgey? Oh, it actually is.
Oh, Pidgey.
All right.
What a
Hi,
guess.
buddy.
Hey.
Snipe that Pidgey.
Almost thought you were a human.
Pidgey's so cute.
All right. Now, Pidgey has a pretty interesting ability, too, if I recall.
They do. They have an interesting specialty, which I want to show
I'm bursting
later.
for a wee, so
just
I'm going to be
because
back in
we
a sec.
don't
I hope I don't
quite
miss
have the
anything
item
crazy.
in order to showcase
For
it
like 2
just
seconds.
yet. But let's see. What else can we do in the meantime? We've crafted. We've shown.
Well, we've
Oh,
crafted,
yeah.
but we haven't really made a whole lot with crafting.
Actually,
yet.
it's a good part. We haven't made any furniture, have we?
Oh, yeah.
Probably should make some of that.
It's true. We just got all that lumber. We should use it.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
why don't
we
craft
got a
some
lot.
stuff? Yeah. Lindsay, do you want to talk about the storage box?
Absolutely. So this is actually one of my favorite items because I like to collect all the things. If you make a storage box and you put it directly next to that crafting table, the crafting table will actually pull directly from that inventory rather than from yours. So if, for example, you decide to put a log or two in there, or whichever you'd like, then instead of pulling from Ditto's stomach, you can actually craft using that storage box itself. So little pro tip for y'all.
That's
Very handy.
Yeah, for sure. Like if you have way too much stuff in your inventory, you can pop it in that storage box and stop worrying about it.
It's the story of my life.
And as you go adventuring around, you will get a lot of stuff to collect, and your inventory will be full at times. So it's really, really beneficial to create multiple storage boxes.
And as you can see at the top right, we just completed a challenge.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
New friend.
Found a Hitmonchan.
Oh, they're working out really hard.
I respect it.
I heard a lot about storage boxes. Shiny? You're taking the piss.
Joining in for some training.
Shiny Mewtwo.
Oh, looks like you guys are hitting it off.
Oh boy, the puns. All right, so probably mentioned it, but if you see a Pokemon that has a bubble on top of them, just prioritize it because again, it might be something that you need that you don't have just yet. So
In this
here,
case,
This
You
game's
want
out next
stones?
Thursday.
oh, that's right. I dropped the stones in the
you did.
in the storage
Luckily,
box.
there's
Hold
some
on.
right in the environment.
I can fix this,
There we
guys. Hold on.
There's two right there.
I found them.
was like, I thought you had to. Hold on.
The environment
We
can
had lots
provide.
of
It's okay.
Save
I
those
big
other two
brained
for
it,
later.
and it failed me.
There's no failure here. You still managed it.
You got this. You got
We
this.
persevere.
Okay, so here we're gonna go. Use transform.
Look, punch.
What is one of my favorite moves?
Rock smash.
Rock smash.
Rock Smash is a fun one. They're all of
They're
Ditto's
great.
abilities
They're
are
all
Thank you,
great.
Charles.
They really are.
And we actually mentioned shaping your
Okay.
environment. I don't know about you guys. I'm not a big fan of the environment sticking out into the walkway there. So you can actually use Rock Smash
Yep.
to shape it to your desire. And as you can see, the terrain there is just kind of sitting there. It doesn't really get destroyed per se. So you can actually use that later if you decide to, build your way up a cliff or just go and make your own sort of environment area.
You can even build a house out of it.
You can actually, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty great because it just feels very satisfying and rewarding that you're not losing anything. You're just being able to repurpose that material.
Repurpose, reshape.
Relocate.
Yeah.
Triple R.
And one thing you just saw there a moment ago was, and right now, is Treehouse is actually aiming up and down while using Rock Smash. So you can not just do it using forward, you can aim and go in different directions, which is really, really great.
Yeah, so by aiming, I'm using the right control stick, which adjusts the camera, and that's how I'm able to be able to break those certain blocks.
Yeah, sometimes you want to aim up just a little bit to get to those higher.
Oh, I got ahead. I already smashed
What
it.
rock pile?
By looking up and looking down. Well, we already did that, but it's all good.
It's nice to have that reminder, though.
Yeah. They called you out on it. I love it.
Eager little Ditto, huh?
I mean, wouldn't you use Rock Smash that way, too?
Oh, that's true.
All right.
You completed their requests.
You just see me punching a mountain all day.
All
I
right.
think we're almost done building that.
We
leaf
are,
garden.
but I think... So we were talking about Pidgey, so why don't we
Yeah, I was gonna
go
say.
ahead and try to look for that item that...
That I was been
really
talking about
wanna
earlier.
show.
Yeah.
And there's that terrain you used earlier.
Yep. It fits perfectly in there.
Please pick up the
Smash,
item.
smash!
Please pick it up.
Ditto smash.
One thing that you want to be careful about too is when you're using Rock Smash, you'll notice it does drain
Please
your
just pick
power
it up.
points or PP pretty quickly. Are you just gonna leave that one floating up there, T?
Click it.
I'll break it.
I
Oh.
can't help myself.
You got to click
All right.
it.
Oh,
That's taking the piss. That's taking the
should have
piss.
probably talked to Hitmonchan here first.
It's okay. They
Sorry,
still
I
see it
got
all.
Always
ahead
getting
of
ahead of
myself.
Hitmonchan.
Nothing wrong with
Again,
that.
But I am
it's Rock
going-
Smash. It's hard not to get ahead of yourself with that.
Yep. But as we kind of talked about, we can repurpose the material in order for us to get to a point, even if we can't get there before.
Just
So we're gonna
please.
grab this item
Yeah.
here specifically.
Got the
It
dowsing
is
machine.
a dowsing machine. And the dowsing machine plays off really greatly with the specialty search, which we're gonna go talk to Pidgey in order to highlight. But first, definitely want to finish this Pokemon request.
Gotta sate Hitmonchan's curiosity.
Sure did. All right. And you saw that little heart and arrow, so that's another kind of icon to showcase that the comfort level of a Pokemon has increased. So just quickly, I want to go back here to the Pokemon Center PC to show that as we were interacting with the Pokemon, their comfort level was going up. So
Good stuff. All right, back to Pidgey.
Pidgey.
Where are they?
Oh,
there
there
they are.
you hi.
Snoozing.
Oh, they're sleeping. I'm gonna have to interrupt that nap. All right. So I'm gonna have Pidgey follow me first, and then I'm going to equip the dowsing machine through the menu, and then I'm gonna press the A button. So this now allows the Pokemon. Oh, they're going up there. Oh, that's really high.
Bye, Pidgey.
Let's try a different area.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Maybe over here?
No, they're really wanting to go up there.
Oh, that's okay. At least we
you
know
look
it's up in
around.
that direction.
Yeah, so
Oh,
as
there
you can
comes
see,
Is that rock sweating?
it is. Okay, so as Dee mentioned, Pidgey is kind of showing that we need to go in the direction of where they're pointing at in order to go to specifically something that's being hidden within the terrain.
And it looks like they're trying to say it's a little high.
Yeah, so it's a little bit higher. I don't want to go too
Yeah, you don't
far.
wanna go too high up.
No.
Just
go
because I
far,
don't want to
it's fine.
ruin the surprise for
go
everybody
far, it's
at
all right, don't
home
worry
to
about
kind
it.
of see what they're looking for. But I will say that this is there are a lot of collectibles in this game. And you might have seen that I was dodging quite a few of them in the
Yeah.
environment because, again, I don't want to ruin the surprise, but
Just do it.
it's for you to uncover as you're playing.
Yeah, it's really fun.
But this is a great way for you to quickly or to find more collectibles in an easy way. So you really want to leverage the search ability specialty alongside the dowsing machine in order to find those.
It's also nice to spend a little bit of quality time with different Pokemon.
That is true.
Absolutely.
But since we just got a notification that the leaf den is done,
You
I'm
gotta
going to
part ways.
part ways with Pidgey. So I press and held up up on the plus control pad to get that done. We're gonna go talk to Timber here.
All right.
It's done.
Ta-da! Looks great. So you built a leaf den. Let's go take a look
Little
inside.
secret base.
Yeah.
First, gotta wrap it up.
Just going to complete this Pokemon request really quickly, but Timber is essentially saying that in order for a home to be, or a building to be complete, you need to put furniture in it. At the very least 3 items. So we're just going to go inside. You know what? Since Charmander is here, just take them with me. Let's go inspect it.
Yeah. It looks fantastic.
So it's pretty small.
Nice and homey.
It's pretty small. But we're going to go ahead and decorate it with the items that we crafted just earlier. So we're going to put that table, or that chair, put this bed here.
And
Completed it.
boom,
But I am
Solid.
also
furniture.
going to add this campfire. And don't worry about everything being, built with leaves and sticks. I want to show Charmander's burn specialty. So whenever they're following you and they're near an item that might be burnable, they're able to light it. So, for example, this campfire. And even though you've encountered or befriended this Pokemon through their natural habitat or the habitat that they preferred, you can always relocate them into a different area. So, for example, by talking to Charmander here, you have this option here that says want to move in.
You sure can.
And so now this is Charmander's new
Home.
new home. Yeah.
Which is great.
And
They're
if we go back into the Pokédex too, you can kind of see here, ideal habitat warm. So say that outside it can get a little bit drafty, maybe sometimes wet because of the rain. So maybe you do want to put certain Pokemon like Charmander into a home where they can be protected and a little bit cozier. So
No.
I already made
Very
themselves look
cozy.
cozy. Look at that.
There's a
Taking
bed
nap
right
on
there,
the-
Charmander.
All right. Hey, you don't choose where you want to
It's
take
been
a
a
nap,
long
okay?
day
That's
for
true.
Let
Just a
them
bed
be
right there.
who they want to be. Let them sleep where they want to sleep.
Love it.
Who among us
fine.
hasn't fallen asleep on the couch instead of going to bed?
Oh, wait, they're outside here. Okay.
I think we woke him up from laughing too.
It's because I forgot to dismiss them.
Oh,
there
that's
you
right.
go.
That's okay. I'm sure they appreciate that house, especially if it starts to rain.
Okay.
All right. I think that about covers for the single player experience.
Let's do some online.
But we're going to set up now for the other part, which is the multiplayer mode of the game.
I look forward to it.
We're really excited to show a little bit of that because it is one of the multiplayer modes in the game. So we're just going to set it up. We'll be right back. Hi, everyone. Welcome back.
It's not live.
We just finished setting it up,
thought
so
it was
hopefully
live.
it was really quick on your side. But yeah, let's jump right into it. All right, so this is one of the
Whole
multiplayer
squad.
modes that you'll be able to interact in the full game. This is Pallet Town. So what you're about to
Pallet
see
Town.
has been built specifically, especially for this segment. So you'll start seeing things that might not be in your specific town, but also certain things that have been set here are not going to be indicative of what the full game is going to be experienced. But we just wanted to give a shout out on that just because of what we're going to start showing here. So anyway, we got starting from the left, Kevin, myself, Demetrius, and Lindsay. All right. And this is Pallet Town, which up to 4 players can play local wireless or online. We're playing in local wireless today. But also up to 2 players can play in game share. So even though this is a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive game, only the Nintendo Switch 2 system can do the game share feature. But the Nintendo Switch 2 system can share with either a Nintendo Switch 2 system or a Nintendo Switch system. So those players can kind of give a try to see what the game is all about. And it's specifically for this area. So this is my Pallet Town.
Wow.
And so it's a little bit populated right now. So we're going to kind of go off in our different directions. If you guys want to start creating some habitats with your abilities or moves, I'm going to access this. So any item that has a mirror will allow you to change the appearance. So we talked about it in the single player portion of the segment that when you first start the game, you'll be able to customize. So this is kind of very similar to that menu. So you can see you could change hairstyle. You could change the color of your hair. I'm going to go with blue. I keep the outfit. Change my top to pink. Pants, that's close to jeans. I'm gonna go with the pink hat. Maybe a
Decent
black
bit of
hat.
customization at the start.
Maybe blue. Bright blue. Yeah, that's cute. And some bright blue shoes. That looks good. I like that. Cool. I will transform. And there we go. That's great. So here's a workbench. I'm actually going to grab it quickly and relocate it. Maybe I might need it for later. I'm also going to start cutting some grass here. Maybe get some material that we don't have right now. And as we talked about before, in order to get, say, certain material, you could also use Ditto's abilities, not just for creating habitats. So we hadn't encountered this specific habitat before, so that's why we're seeing it again in this mode. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut so I can get some more leaves. Might be helpful. Oh, there's something shaking over here. We'll go
What we got?
inspect it.
T, should I go ahead and start putting some materials in the Pokemon Center for you? Or
Oh, yeah, let
I'm going
me
behind as well.
go over there really quickly just to kind
the
of
grass is
highlight
shaking.
that Pokemon Center. So in this Pallet Town, again, this is on my system, so I've invited the other players to come and build on my town. Harry expressing it's my town. So anything that they build is going to be on my system.
You're
but
welcome.
if they're wanting, I'm wanting to build the other players' towns, I have to go over to their town, which will look completely different from mine. So you'll see that the Pokemon Center has a little kind of building kit area to interact with. And as you can see that it takes a certain amount of material. Again, this is not indicative of what the final game will look like. It's just especially for this segment because we want to show how it transforms and what the Pokemon Center looks like when it's built. So I happen to have all the material, but I'm missing a Pokemon that has the build specialty. And we need Scyther as well. So let's see if we can...
Scyther's right by me.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to finish building this habitat here because I know from the previous, for the single player game, Timber was able to appear in this kind of habitat. So we're going to try for it again and be hopeful that they appear. And again, because this is my save file or save data, I have to interact with the Pokemon in order for the other players to be able to collaborate together with them too.
Here.
That's okay. We can do some teamwork.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good
Dude,
team.
there's so much shaking. Just go get
You guys
it.
are creating all these
Please.
habitats, and I'm like, I have to inspect and talk to everybody. Look at all these friends.
You're popular.
Magby.
We can't help it. It's fun. Ooh, which reminds me. Did we create over here?
All right, here's Magby.
3.
All right, interact with maybe one more.
2.
Hey, Charmander.
Oh, good. You may need them for later.
Yeah.
Go here. Here. All right.
All right, let's see if maybe that rock, shaded rock grass area.
Yeah, I built that
Look
up.
at this. Come on.
What we got?
Pokemon with build specialty. Come on. Woo! Watch out.
Jump.
Actually, I think there's a Makuhita here that pretty sure the
Perfect.
Pokemon
Oh, there we
has
go.
it.
Machop also has the build specialty, so I'm gonna have them follow me.
Put those muscles to work.
Yeah, and hopefully Cypher. I know you're having a conversation with Charmander right now, but really need you, buddy. Let's go here. And there we go. So since they're all been highlighted, I'm gonna go ahead and have them start rebuilding the Pokemon Center. All right, so as you can see, it's going to be very relatively quickly for this Pokemon Center to be rebuilt. Again, it's not indicative of what is going to be in the full game, but we really want to showcase what it will look like once it's completed, because it is really cool.
Hey, I was creating a habitat with that.
There's actually one over here too, though.
Oh, is there? Okay.
All right, we'll be right back to
Promise.
check that out. But I do want to show some other moves that Ditto can do that we weren't able to do or show in the single player gameplay. So here's Rototiller. With Rototiller, you're able to till the soil. That's really perfect for growing crops. Another really cool ability that Rototiller can do is if you highlight a plant or even a flower, or a vegetable, you're able to relocate something that maybe you've planted it in an area that you didn't quite want to, or maybe you wanted to relocate that flower to, I don't know, maybe decorate it somewhere else, or maybe even to create a flower habitat like this one. So really cool feature with the Rototiller.
There's so many Pokemon now.
There are. And so many friends. All right, so the Pokemon Center is rebuilt. It's done. We're going to go talk to Machop to complete it.
And I think you said this, but that is much faster than it normally is in the game. So
Yes. Look at that.
Good as new.
Yes. You can go inside, but you know, just for the sake of surprise for when the game comes out, we're gonna leave that for you to uncover when the game comes out.
Why?
So I'm gonna go over here and look, this area looks like it could be rebuilt. What do you guys think?
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's set a challenge here. In about 10 minutes, let's see what we can do with this space. I'm gonna put the workbench here for
thank
you
you.
guys to kind of start, kind of working through. I'll go out and see if I can find some items that we can use to decorate it. So I'll be right back. In the meantime, I want to showcase some other abilities that Ditto has. So they're not in the wheel or in the move wheel here, but Ditto can transform into a Lapras
Are they
when
literally
in
playing on a
water
modded
and be able
copy?
to navigate across large bodies of water. Really, really handy for when you're wanting to get from point A to
Dude,
point
this whole
B.
place is
This
built.
is an ability that you'll be able to get as you play through the game. So you can kind of see this area here that's been especially built for this segment. So we had talked about building through building kits, but you're also able to build block by block and really develop the area how you really want it to look like. And so as long as the building has 4 walls and is like at least 2 blocks in height, that is considered a building. But you can get pretty tall buildings if you want to. And you can see also that there's these lampposts and also these electricity poles. So there is electricity in the game, and it's all being generated by those windmills. So there's some really interesting things that you can do to light up your area, because there might be some items that will require electricity. So you can kind of see here different things that you can do with your world. Like there's that upward staircase and this little garden. And here's two houses here that are built from building kits. So we're gonna go into this one and see how you can decorate the inside to really however you want. So you can see here there's some really cute Pokemon plush toys, and also some really comfortable looking themed items.
I want that Dragonite stuffy in real life.
Seriously, yeah,
it's huge.
So cute. And as I mentioned, with electricity, you could turn on and off lamps. There might be some other things that run through electricity, so really fun items for you to discover. And who knows, maybe you'll be able to craft them too in the full game. And also, I really like the stage.
Little concert.
You can also rock out, maybe build a concert with your friends. Like emo, thank you for coming. And speaking of emotes, so I can interact with the emote wheel here by pressing down on the plus control pad. But in addition, if I press the plus button, and you can see all the different emotes. But there's also preset messages that you can use in order to communicate with friends. But if you have a Nintendo Switch Online account and you have game chat, you're also able to communicate with your friends as you're playing as well. So definitely a lot of different ways for you to communicate with people in order to, really get the most out of interacting and communicating and really building a community, not only just inside the game with the Pokemon, but also with your friends. Great, we're gonna go back to the other area, but before I do, I kind of want to see if I can get up to a really high point.
Oh, is this
yeah, I said I was going to grab stuff for us to decorate. Before I forget, let me grab the side table, this beach chair.
We've got a ladder going up
Absolutely
the side.
robbing everything.
The stairs.
Okay.
Stealing all of it.
Some furniture.
Copy.
I want to completely remove everything. Look at that. Taking the campfire, sorry.
Please make some lumber for me.
Umbreon as well.
All right. We get to a really, really high point here.
Oh, there you go.
And show one more move that Ditto uses. So we showed the Lapras one. Ditto's also able to traverse by transforming into Dragonite. And it's a really great way for you to glide from point A to point B. Both the Lapras move and the Dragonite moves will use power points, so you can see the blue bar. It's slowly depleting as I use it. So same way as the other Ditto moves, you will need to eat food in order to replenish those power points. So really use them wisely. Okay, seems like everybody's been doing some really great progress here. Is there anything I can help contribute?
We can help you some more furniture up on the roof if you want.
All right, I'm gonna put this table here. I wasn't completely lazy, I promise. I got some stuff.
We weren't going to call you out.
It's for common sense, man. You're always looking out for new stuff we can find.
I got
Look what I
distracted.
built.
I found
Or brought, I
Tyranitar.
mean. Here, I'm gonna build 4 stool or log chairs for us so we can sit around the campfire.
Well, that's a great idea.
Or excuse me, it's a bonfire because it is much bigger than a campfire. One here,
You can grab a torch too.
one here,
Yeah, it's set to outside.
one there,
That's fair.
one there. Go try find maybe Magby.
I think there's a Charmander as well, right?
Oh,
Yep, I got 'em
Oh,
right
you got
now.
it.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
bringing 'em right now.
I won't take that away
Yep,
from you.
They're on their way.
Okay, how are we on time? I wonder. Let's see.
Oh, Charmander. Okay, you can like that.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
But like
Yeah,
this too.
we got 5 minutes.
Okay. Ah. All right, and this one.
Let's see.
All right, perfect.
Would it be?
How do you guys feel about a sunroof?
That
Yeah, I
sounds
like
good.
it.
Oh,
Get some natural light
actually,
in there.
sunroof is
Great.
perfect. How do I get up there? So I can put this up
On
there.
on the left hand as your
Look at you guys.
We
There
got
go.
you.
Thinking
We got
with
you.
your noggins, building a ladder.
Teamwork.
There's also a habitat inside the bed with a plush. So
Alright. Here's a beach chair with a parasol.
Nice.
Yeah, take some rest. Well earned rest. Well,
Chilling whilst everyone else does the
did
work.
some work here. Alright, Lindsay caught me snoozing on the job. Oh, so did Kevin. Alright, I'll go away.
Oh, I was gonna join you.
There's only room for one.
nope, we got 2 right there.
where was the beach chair? Right.
Ooh,
Oh, we got
actually,
that.
You know, I was working hard. I'm
I
gonna take a
want to
little
do.
nap.
I want to see if I can do this. Let's find out. I wonder.
I'm gonna set up a little table right here.
Whoops. Whoa.
Right there. Oh yeah, perfect.
Yes, we do have hatch windows. Perfect.
I might not be
And we
able
made a
to
habitat.
build this quickly. We're on a time crunch here, and I'm like, can I do it?
We got a habitat.
can
up
totally
top,
do it.
Habitat below. This is great.
Do you have a habitat?
It's a habitat.
There you go.
It's
Yeah.
a shell.
Oh, the water isn't able to flow far enough. All right. Have to find another way.
You gotta go with the flow.
I see what you did.
Well, you know what? I'll just build a little staircase for us to go to the beach from here. That'll work. Let's see, what else do I have in my inventory? Ooh, nah, I can't do that. Or maybe, why not? Since this is our little house that we're building, I'm just gonna go ahead and...
Does anybody need some lumber? I have a bunch.
Here, I'm just gonna put down a storage box. We can
Oh
share
yeah,
it.
great idea.
Plant some beans.
So it's right next to the crafting table.
Okay, making my way. How's this looking? This looks really nice.
Hey, Dee.
We're doing
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Would you be able to bring, or somebody be able to bring Squirtle?
Yeah, I'm on it.
You got it?
I can
Or actually, not
transform into
Squirtle, sorry. Is it Bellsprout or Bulbasaur around?
There is a
there
Bellsprout.
I
should be
did see a
Bellsprout around.
Bellsprout.
Yep, I'm looking right at them.
You got him?
Yep, I just gotta go talk to him. Hi, Bellsprout.
Oh, I'm right next to Swirl. I'll grab him.
I'm good.
Sorry, I
didn't
got
need
you a little wet
Squirtle.
there.
I'm good. I wanted specifically Bellsprout. I
Okay.
want to really quickly show this because it's really, really cool.
Actually, I think you might need to.
I gotta talk to
They
them?
want to meet you first.
All right, let me grab them.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you for spotting them.
Yep.
Okay, so Bellsprout has a specialty, which is grow. And I'm going to have them follow me because with the vegetable patch that I just grew on the backyard, it will take some time for it to grow because, you know, things need light and water and nutrients. But with Bellsprout's help, I'll be able to use their specialty to make this go just a little bit faster. So you can see now the beans that I just planted here are sprouting, which means that I'll be able to...
I'm finding so many Pokemon traces.
I'll be able to use the fruits of Bellsprout's labor in the very near future. Thanks, Bellsprout. Okay, guys. Let's see. Do we think we're done?
Yeah, this is looking good.
they're
I think
pretty
we're
good.
Nice.
They
I
did that
have
pretty
one
quick,
more
to be
final
fair.
touch.
They-
Do
they
it. You
made
got
look
1
nice
minute,
quick.
sir.
I'm going as fast as I can.
I believe. What, do you need any help?
No, I think I got it.
Okay.
Although I might need help from Charmander.
Oh,
I've
where
got him
did
right here.
they
We're gonna find
go?
Charmander.
He's right here. I've got
Oh,
him.
okay, you got
There,
it.
there,
All right.
right there?
I'm gonna do one more
Oh,
thing.
where you at?
Ooh, I don't want
Oh, can you come up? Can they come up this ladder to light
Uh,
these torches up top?
Probably
I
not
don't
the
think they
ladder, but we can.
can.
Okay,
And-
never mind,
hold on,
never mind.
No, I've got some terrain. I'll just put it down for him. For them.
Okay.
I'm so hungry.
Seriously.
in real life and in the game.
That makes 2 of us.
Yep.
Or 3 of us.
All right, I think we need to call it, guys. What do you think?
I think it looks great.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm just
so
gonna
close.
put one more thing, which is a little thingy of flowers.
I've got Charmander up
that's a
here
nice
if you
touch.
wanted to light the torches.
Okay, go for it.
Yep, I see that.
Oh, it worked. There you
Trying to
go.
hop up. I think you need to put one more. Oh, yep,
nope.
there they go.
They've got him.
Oh, they're
You just
hard
gotta
at
look
work.
at it.
Come on,
Oh.
Charmander.
Come on, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, one
I
more.
believe.
Ah, they're so
believe.
happy.
I believe.
Yeah,
One
nice
last one.
job, guys.
One.
All
There we
right,
go.
I
Nice.
think
Got the quartets.
this is a good place to wrap up. So one more final thing that we really want to show that you'll be able to do not only in multiplayer mode, we're just showing it because it's a great way to kind of highlight these wonderful game moments, but also in single player. You'll be able to use the Pokédex as a camera in order
Like
to
Charmander
snap some
wants
shots.
in on the photo.
Yeah, they really want to. But you can do landscape. You can also do selfies.
Oh, selfie time?
Charmander. Yeah.
And for the
So
fire.
Yep, there
you
go.
can change your hands. You can also make a little facial. You could also,
Expressions
yeah, you could do emotes, little facial
Add little
expressions. You
frames,
could change your
filters.
frames, your filters. I'm gonna go with a vignette. Why not?
All right.
Nah, you know what? No, I want color.
Yeah, there's a color.
Pop.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, look at it. Charmander is really happy about being in the photo too. I'm gonna change. Yeah, that's a good little. Let's see. Make sure everybody's in scene. Lindsay, do you mind moving?
I mean, sure, for you.
Whoa, watch it.
Excuse you. Uncalled
Excuse you.
for.
Sorry.
Uncalled for. Okay, here we go, guys. On 3. Ah!
I'm sorry.
Charmander photobombing still.
All right, on
Okay.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no.
Nah,
That was a little rough.
Oh, perfect.
really wants to be in the photo.
He does.
I think
He
you should
He
take a
does.
selfie.
nap.
Hold on, you want to
Come
get
on.
it?
Who am I-
I'll
who am
take
I
a
to
photo
refuse
of this
Charmander?
moment. Look at this. This
Who am I to refuse
Little
Charmander? Like,
baby.
All right.
really?
little baby.
He's sleepy.
It's so cute. It's amazing. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that about wraps it up. So
Yep.
yeah, just wanted to again re-highlight Pokemon Pokopia is a 1 to 4 player game. It's a cozy life sim. It's coming out in a couple weeks. We're really excited to be
Yeah.
playing it. There's so much to do. There's so much to collect. As you really rebuild this world with not only your real life friends, but your Pokemon friends as well. So we're hope you guys get to try it out
March 5th.
March 5th. So yeah, thanks for watching and we'll see you again soon. Bye.
See ya.
All
Bye,
right.
guys.
Not too bad, to be fair. Looks very good. I'm glad they did the multiplayer. I'm glad they showed a bit of that. I'm just excited to see what this new trailer is going to reveal on Friday for it. I really hope it has dungeons. I really, really do. It doesn't cost $80. It costs, what, 70? Something like that, maybe? It's a Nintendo Switch 2 game. I think for me it's like 50 something. Obviously you got like conversion rates and stuff like that. Need to get to bed, college time. But yeah, I'm glad they did such a long section on it as well. They only did like 20 minutes on Mario, and then they did like 80 minutes on Pokopia. But I am tired. I'm tired and ill speeds. I am. My bed be calling me. My bed be calling me. This chat is better than the Treehouse Live. The Treehouse Live chat is full of haters. It always is, man. It always is. It always is. You don't think dungeons anymore? You never know. You never know. I go to sleep then. I'm going to. Literally straight after the stream, I'm going to bed. 47 on CD keys. Pokopia is €68 here in Smiths. I think because it's DQ, B2, Dev Team, it'll be worth it. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed because it's nearly midnight here. But a big thank you to everyone that came out to the stream and watched this with us. I really appreciate it. We'll be back live tomorrow, and we'll be live, of course, on Friday for the Pokemon Presents. We'll be live all day on Friday. Pokemon Presents and Pokemon Fire Red. So we'll see you. We'll see you all there. Either way, have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday or Wednesday. I mean, it's Thursday for a lot of you guys in the chat as well. Either way, though, guys, much love. Stay safe. Take care, and peace.